You're a bad man.
World needs bad men. We keep the other bad men from the door.
Some things are a matter of duty.
The world's greatest radio show in Tennessee.
That doesn't sound right, but I don't know enough to dispute.
And I was about to take advice from a clown who dives headfirst into the shallow end of the pool.
It's Talk Sports with John Reed and Cody McClure.
If it is to be said, so it be. So it is. So it is. So it is. So it is.
It's a Tennessee thing.
Well, I'm holding on.
Back in the booth, back on the airwaves, coming at you live from the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios. John Reed, Cody McClure, Sam Beard, Bad News Bubba. Happy Thursday morning to you. Cody, what's up, man?
Oh, doing all right, John. Good to be here. Good to be anywhere. Hello. Good morning to the freaks. A fine day here on our Thursday in our fair city. Cold. You guys look very winterized, you and Bubba, with your headgear today. Sam's added a pair of glasses for some reason. Feel like he's...
So does Bubba have a toboggan on and John has a beanie?
I have a bean. I have a. I don't know what the hell Bubba's got on. What is that, Bubba?
That's a go to hell hat, I think.
Bubba, what are you wearing?
I think they call it a trapper hat.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Because the flaps on the side.
See, this is what I call a toboggan. If I was wearing it like this, Sam, where the flaps weren't down, and it just kind of, you see that, or it's just kind of straight.
Yeah.
To me, that's what a beanie is. That's what I was saying yesterday. Like a beanie to me kind of has it all the way down and just kind of goes over and doesn't fold up at all.
See, I was Googling beanie versus toboggan, and it was giving me like the exact same images.
I thought beanie was like when it's above the ears. Like skater guys wear beanies. You know, guys with...
So when I picture skater guys, I picture them having their ears covered.
What's the little hat that the Jewish people wear that just keeps the
yarmulke?
Yeah, that just keeps the very top of your head warm.
See right here.
Well, I think
again, just AI. So I mean, like I have to go through.
I think that's for a different
actual
purpose,
research because I don't like trusting AI.
Sure.
But it says a beanie is a general term for a close fitting. So like I said, tight, brimless knit cap. So like no brim, no flip, no nothing like that. While a toboggan is longer, thicker, heavier knit. So yeah.
Yeah, you've got on what Mom would call a toboggan.
Yeah.
Now, Bubba, his thing over there, that thing looks thick.
I don't know what the hell Bubba's wearing.
That looks real warm.
He looks like he's a hunter. I mean, So when you say a trapper hat, it does make me think of somebody out there trying to trap like foxes in the snow or something.
He's like that guy from the Pine Barrens episode we mentioned yesterday. It's Sam's Trivia.
Well, that would be Tuesday, but either way.
Oh, but boy, time flies when you're having fun. Tuesday Trivia is when we do that.
Tuesday.
It was what was that guy's name?
How that ended.
I still don't know.
Started with a
Vladal.
I forgot it too. Valeri.
Yeah, there you go.
But it's thick, Bubba. Why is it so thick? It looks like you've got a brake pad on your forehead.
It's not that thick. Don't let them fool you.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks warm.
It's just
from
that,
here.
material.
Yeah. I like it.
It's the budget version.
You kind of look like an astronaut from here because all I can see is from the nose up, because you.
What if I flip it up? What does this do for you?
Now you look like a little dog.
Now I feel like I'm in Fargo.
I like that.
The flaps up?
The flaps just stay by themselves? If you just flip them up, they don't come down?
Looks like he's got
no,
some Velcro.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. But yeah, like you can put them up and keep them up.
Yeah.
I know if your headphones are holding them up or not. That's cool.
That's how you know if it's a good quality hat, is if it's got Velcro on it. I got Velcro on mine too. It's a good quality hat.
Sam, top of the morning to you. How are you?
Good morning. Doing pretty solid. Cold. I've been I've been confused by this movie I watched last night. Enemy. It's this Jake Gyllenhaal movie where he like finds his own doppelganger, basically.
That's not the most confusing Jake Gyllenhaal movie.
That is true.
Brokeback Mountain.
That's the one.
It was strange though.
Wasn't nothing confusing about that. It's two men in love.
This guy's basically like a professor who's just kind of like hating his life, and his day to day is super boring, and basically all he ever has is just coming home to his girlfriend, and then he's watching some movie and he sees this guy that is just him. He's like, this is strange. This is literally me. And so he goes on like a search to try and find his doppelganger, and then he finds him, and some weird things unfold after that.
Are they enemies?
I think at the start they were kind of skeptical of each other, and then you get a little further along and like they almost want to swap lives with each other.
Yeah. You should go watch the movie Duel. Duel. D-U-A-L.
Okay.
Duel. Not to be confused with Doyle. Duel.
I thought you were saying Doyle.
Same.
Yeah,
like
I know.
Like a guy named Doyle.
All right, give it to me. How do you say D-U-A-L?
Duel.
Duel. Yeah, now how do you say D-U-E-L?
Duel.
Yeah, see, I just pretty much say them interchangeably.
Yeah, you say them the same.
Yeah. You do too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Duel. D-U-A-L.
Okay.
The wall.
I feel like you're saying it different now.
I don't know,
Kind of
man.
sounds like you're saying dole.
Like the banana
Dole?
you eat?
Yeah.
Duel. Duel?
Duel.
D-U-L-L,
Oh,
Dole?
Doyle. See, that's what happens when you grew up. Oh, Doyle rules. Like I want to make it Doyle.
Yeah. Like the
Doyle
guy in
rules.
Sling Blade.
No, that's Dole.
Yeah, sure.
That's Doyle. That's Doyle.
Doyle, yeah.
No, I'm thinking O'Doyle, like the
The beer? The non-alcoholic beer?
no, the Mean Family and
That's
the
O'Doul's.
O'Doul's, yeah.
the Mean Family and Billy Madison.
I never understood.
O'Doyle rules.
What's the concept of non-alcoholic beer?
O'Doyle rules.
Nobody likes the taste of beer that much.
Right. Like nobody's going to judge you if you just drink a Sprite. Like if you just say, I'm not a drinker. You don't have to fit in with a
Maybe like
just
the carbon.
tastes bad.
Yeah, maybe like the carbonation. I don't know. I got a buddy who does that though.
Really?
Yeah.
Just drinks the non-alcoholic beers?
Yeah, but he used to drink a lot, so like maybe there's something to like the taste or like the feeling, or maybe he doesn't want to stand out in the bar and then have to explain to everybody that he's not drinking anymore, and then they're like, "Why not?" Well, it's problematic.
I wrecked my car.
Yeah, I don't know what the explanation there is. I never really asked him. I wouldn't want to, because they still charge you like a decent price for them. I just probably wouldn't go out, but then I guess you don't want to just be a homebody. So you don't want to feel like you're missing out. I don't know if you just want to sit there drinking water and everybody looking at you. I don't know what the
I
answer
just
is.
do the old cocktail. Like, give me a Sprite with a lime, you know? I mean,
Hey,
at
it's
least
vodka soda.
Yeah.
if you need to look like you're drinking.
Yeah.
I guess some people like the taste of beer, but Michelob's got one now.
There's clearly a market for it. I mean, people like it.
Yeah, they're obviously selling it because I see that Michelob Zero commercial everywhere.
I mean, I see some people sometimes just drinking mimosas without the vodka, like at like bar, like at hotels, and in the morning, a lot of people just like mimosas, and they're drinking those, except they don't put the alcohol in it.
Yeah, just mimosas without the vodka.
Yeah,
or
strange.
without the champagne. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like those too. Those are really good. There's a machine at most hotels. The type I stay at.
But they don't
continental breakfast.
They don't put out the champagne or the vodka. I guess you could do a screwdriver too. Yeah, but just drinking like screwdrivers or mimosas just the mixer. It's very strange.
I never got too big into the mimosa culture. Like, let's go get mimosas. I'm like, hey, you get mimosas, sweetheart. I'll just get a screwdriver. Like, if I'm mixing orange juice, like, why not just go with the vodka?
You like Bloody Marys?
I got to be in the mood. A Bloody Mary's kind of gross. Everything about it's gross, but it does kind of hit right every now and then. Like if you're hungover, I do believe in the Bloody Mary as a hangover drink.
I think that's one of the first things I tried in my journey, and I was like, "This is gross." And then I quit drinking. I was like, "I don't like drinking. I don't think I'm going to do that for a while."
It is about as gross of a drink as you could think of, just like things to mix together. It's like somebody just like had some stuff left over in the pantry in the fridge. Like, well, we got some tomato juice here, and there's a stick of celery and some Worcestershire sauce. Let's try that and put a little booze in it. Yeah.
And I hate when the restaurant makes it kind of look like a flower bouquet on top.
Yeah.
Like
all those different things popping out of it.
Only women want this. But in this Dole movie, Sam, there you go, I nailed it that time. Dole. In this Dole movie, it's like a kind of a science fiction movie, but in this reality, if you get terminally sick, you can create a clone.
Whoa.
To basically, to live your life and stay with your family and everything. So this girl finds out she's sick, creates this clone that's going to take her place, but then everybody in her life likes this clone more than her. And then, after a couple months, it's not really a spoiler, it happens pretty early in the movie, she finds out she's not sick anymore and she's not dying. But since the clone's been alive for like over a month, it has the right to life now. So she has to challenge it to a Doyle to kill it. Like
what?
To a duel. I challenge. See that part. It comes from The Simpsons. There's a Simpsons episode where there's an old Southern man that keeps challenging people, and he comes out with a glove. Like, I challenge you to a duel. And
to a duel.
Him. Yeah, but he says to a duel. I challenge you to a duel, and he like slaps him with a glove. So that's why I said there. I got a lot going on, but either way, this clone's like, I don't want to die, and the girl's like, well, I don't want to die. So then she has to basically. She gets like a month to train for hand-to-hand combat, or a year or something, maybe a year, to get ready to fight.
I'm in on
to
that
the death.
plot.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, but meanwhile, like everybody in her life likes the clone more, so she's kind of like, "What's the point of even living? Everyone hates me." It's interesting, but yeah, if you like, it kind of sounds like that Enemy movie. This came 10 years after, so I don't know if it copied it or whatever. But
I'm in.
Yeah. Would you accept a clone as a
pet or what?
Just as somebody in your life
to do stuff that like I don't want to do,
or just to maybe take another path. I
take another path. What do you mean?
I feel like it'd be interesting to have a person that's just like you. That's you. That all the important decisions you make,
he just does the opposite.
Yeah, just have him do the opposite,
and then you see how much better his life works out, and
or see how it compares. Like see how it turns out for him. Like you get to just kind of live your life in two different dimensions.
Hey man, can you go to the gym all the time? No drinking, only eat good. Let's just see what it would be like.
So if you don't drink and drive, would the clone drink and drive?
Let's go to break. It's Talk Sports on Fan Run Radio.
Big Orange Country's home for sports. This is Fan Run Radio.
Barley's has live music on weekends, general team trivia on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m., and now live sports trivia courtesy of the Knoxville Trivia Guys every Thursday night upstairs. The game starts at 7 p.m. and is free to play for everyone, so head on down to the Old City and show off your sports knowledge and win gift cards to Barley's. Use those gift cards to buy some delicious food and drinks, and you can take it all in with their wide selection of TVs and indoor projectors. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria. Welcome to Axle Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal, it's an energy. As a leading third-party logistics company, Axle is powered by an award-winning culture built on a work hard, play hard mentality. Here, the drive for success is contagious and hard work never goes unnoticed. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Axle Logistics is the place to launch your career. Join us and take your ambition to the stars. To learn more, visit axlelogistics.com.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Light and refreshing tasting, uniquely cold wave filtered. There's an iconic flavor for everyone. Come on, grab a pack. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavor. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Yeehaw! I've been hooting and hollering ever since I started betting with the VIP Play app. VIP Play has more than 200 leagues. Every bet type you can imagine. Live betting and live hosts, all with 24/7 support from real live people when you need them. Start betting better with the VIP Play app today.
Don't be a better, be a better with VIP Play today.
Download VIP Play today or head to VIPPlayApp.com. Make sure you use the promo code FANRUN to take advantage of their welcome bonus and so they know that we sent you. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-8899-789. Must be 21 or older and located in Tennessee to bet.
For over 3 years, Crumble Cookies has served the Knoxville area. From Clinton Highway to Parkside Drive, even our friends out in Maryville have reached you, our fans, with the best cookies in the game. This fall, Crumble is gearing up for yet another fantastic season. Whether you're tailgating or looking for a pick-me-up after getting the kids from school, Crumble has you covered. Download the Crumble app to check out this week's rewards and features. And stop on by. Tell them Fan Run sent you, but don't miss the cookies.
Well, we got a guy going crazy or we got a DC at Tennessee. Which one interests you more, Cody?
Oh, the Sharon Moore story is much more interesting to me.
We got a new DC. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But Sharon Moore, out of nowhere yesterday, fired from Michigan. And then you got a little bit of like an Antonio Brown, O.J. Simpson. What's happening here? There's cops involved. People are afraid for their life. Is this going to end tragically? This man's world is crashing down. Is he going to do something stupid? Michigan now looking for a head coach.
Just an all-time bad day for Sharon Moore. I mean, it just got worse and worse and worse and worse. First of all, you're fired. Then you figure out it's with cause. You're like, okay, well, I've lost my job. And then it turns out that the information comes out about why you were fired, about an inappropriate relationship with a staffer.
Which the rumors had been out there. If you looked, you saw some tweets kind of pop up from, a week and a half ago, where the rumors really started trickling out. I don't know if it was from people that had friends and family at Michigan that knew there was an internal investigation going on. But if you go back and look, there's something I want to say, like on December 1st, where a tweeter's like, hey, Sharon Moore's a cheater, and he impregnated a staffer, and he's in trouble.
It's always that inappropriate relationship that gets you. It's never the appropriate one, when they fire you.
No, the appropriate one works.
The appropriate one is just, stay with your wife, I guess.
People like the appropriate office relationship. Hell, they made a whole show about it and had, 8 or 9 seasons based on office romance. So, like, people want coworkers to get it on, but only appropriately.
The old classic bang the girl at the office. That's how you lose one of the top jobs in college football. Classic.
No. See, I think he could have kept his job if he was just banging the girl at the office. He was banging the girl at the office, got her pregnant, maybe tried to force her into an abortion, doubled her salary, and was doing all this other stuff, maybe stalking and threatening her.
Yeah, well, all the details just slowly leaked out about it. And then, to make matters worse, you're in what I imagine to be a pretty good dispute probably with the wife. Here we are, 2 weeks out from Christmas, and the wife's probably not very happy at all. And I imagine she's giving it to you pretty heavy, telling you to pack your things and get the hell out of the house and never come back, and calling you every name in the book. And then all of a sudden, now the cops show up. Now you got blue lights out in the driveway. I mean, what a day for Sharon Moore. I mean, that's one he won't forget for a while.
No, but I do feel bad for the wife. I do feel bad for the wife. He has kids. I do feel bad that it is playing out publicly. Like, I mean, To be cheated on is one thing. To be cheated on in front of a nation is another. And when it turns into a comedic scandal, it takes on a whole other tone.
Lost your job, lost your wife, got detained. I mean, he's going through it today.
It's like the Coldplay concert couple. I mean, that's the guy had that happen too, except at least there wasn't a pregnancy scandal and maybe forced abortions and whatever.
Alleged prostitution.
The cops didn't get involved in that. It was just, hey, here's everyone seeing you cheating.
Yeah,
Ha,
that guy just cheated on his wife. His deal wasn't nearly as bad as
Sharon's. He lost his job too.
Yeah, but he's probably fine. He'll get another executive job somewhere because nobody knows that guy's name. Yeah. I mean, they do, but like nobody will care who that guy is in 2 years, you know?
Sure.
Sharon Moore, he's probably going to have a tough time getting a job as good as the Michigan job, I would say.
I've clicked timesofIndia.com. I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to get a virus.
They just hire bad people over there.
Yeah,
India?
I saw that someone tweeted that there's been 8 Michigan staffers that have been arrested since Jim Harbaugh was hired.
Yeah, there was a whole rundown of it. And in those lists of scumbag assistants, it didn't even include somebody who had quit for child pornography or Connor Stallions, who had like a huge, big cheating scandal. Maybe tough for Connor Stallions to be following the guy that I just said had like a child pornography scandal. But like those two guys were on the list.
Like 5 DUIs.
Yeah, there's a lot of people getting in trouble there at Michigan.
Michigan man. We want Michigan man. You got to be a Michigan man.
They did win themselves a national championship.
Yeah. Was it worth it? I mean, for the fans, yeah, probably so. But seems like a pretty rotten culture, I suppose. Harbaugh got out of there at a good time. You know, he's like, I'm just going to go coach the Chargers. And he seems to be doing all right for himself.
A lot of people pointing out, a lot of Michigan fans upset at the way Sharon Moore was moving just because they say he was very risk averse and conservative when it came to game plans and coaching, yet was out here being very reckless, you know, in his real life.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't really add up.
Yeah. You got to wonder, had he just beaten Ohio State again, like maybe this doesn't come out. Maybe he doesn't get fired.
Well, from that perspective, it is a get out of jail free card for Michigan. You get to fire this coach that, let's face it, I don't think any of us thought was going to be long for that world. I don't think any of us looked at Sharon Moore as a winning coach. We looked at him as someone who got the job because Harbaugh kind of left him high and dry, leaving, but also leaving amid scandal and show causes and all of those things. So they just went ahead and promoted him, gave him a chance. First year didn't go super well. Second year was fine at 9-3, but they didn't look like an actual elite program. So now they get to just kind of rip the Band-Aid off and go out and try to hire somebody else.
That was a 9-3 against a very, very weak schedule. Those 9 wins. I mean, who did they beat? They beat USC. I guess it's about as good as what Notre Dame did this year, but didn't really beat anybody of substance mostly throughout the year. So he wasn't going to be the long-term answer there anyway.
So now they get to move on. Denard Robinson, DUI. Steve Klinkscale, DUI. Matt Weiss, they just list him as pervert. Greg Scruggs, DUI. Fergus Connolly, DUI. Punching police officers. Botting hospital staff. Jim Minnick, DUI. Whatever the hell happened with Sharon Moore.
They like boozing up there, don't they?
Whatever the hell happened with Sharon Moore. And like I said, that doesn't even include Alex Yude, who was fired but not arrested for child sex solicitation. So, the Michigan brand is not very strong right now. It's not very pure.
No, it's doesn't sound like it.
But from a college football standpoint, this is a huge domino that's potentially going to fall. When you look at the hot board and the people listed on the hot board,
Do you guys remember a few years back when Jim Harbaugh offered to raise babies that his players, staffers, or family members had but don't want?
Yeah. Said, hey, we love kids. If you don't want the kid, don't do anything drastic. We'll take care of it. Harbaugh seemed like a good little freak. Like he's not in any like legal trouble. You know what I mean? Like he's kind of weird. He's really weird. But like all things considered, he ain't been in trouble with the law.
Drinks a lot of milk.
Now the rest of his staff, I don't know what type of people he's surrounding himself with. Which Pete Nakos put out his 5 coaches on the hot board, and one of them's Jesse Minter, who is the current defensive coordinator in Los Angeles
for the Chargers.
But like he was at Michigan in 22 and 23. I don't think he should be allowed to come back. Like if they were doing all that cheating and everybody knew about it, like he shouldn't get off scot-free.
No, I mean they'd need to do a thorough background check on him.
He was running around with all those deviants. Like, nah, he shouldn't get to come back. The other names on the list: Eli Drinkwitz, Lincoln Riley, Brian Kelly, and apparently the number 1 target, Kalen DeBoer.
Mm-hmm. Now that's going to be wild if DeBoer, if he decides to go and Alabama opens up. I don't know why you would leave. Well, I know why you'd leave, I guess, if you felt the pressure was just too much. But, I mean, Alabama, you've got pretty much the top job in college football.
There has been a lot of talk about DeBoer really, really holding a certain Big Ten job in high regard. Everyone kind of has thought that, like, Michigan is where he has, like, wanted to be.
Well, he was linked to Penn State there.
They
thought.
Apparently he interviewed. There's been some talk about him interviewing, and basically Penn State wouldn't make enough financial commitment, so he decided it wasn't worth jumping ship. But Michigan's a different weight class than Penn State.
I've heard that Jed Fish is like a name to watch for Michigan because he's a Michigan man there, and then Kalen DeBoer still loves Washington, and people think that he would just go back to Washington.
He'd go back. I'd be surprised if he went back to Washington. You could make the argument that Alabama and Michigan are on equal playing fields, equal footing. Like they're both top 5 jobs or whatever. You could make that case that they are equal. So like Kalen DeBoer, like, hey, you know what? This thing at Alabama's not going well. All these people hate me. My wife is unsafe. She don't like dealing with these weirdos down here. We're good. We're out of here. We're going to Michigan. That's a very realistic possibility. Now, the playoff chase does throw a wrench into those plans. But maybe since Michigan's already gotten through the signing day portion, maybe there's not as much pressure to move like all these other schools had. Maybe now you can kind of drag your feet a little bit, although Michigan, their prize quarterback, Bryce Underwood's already started taking all the Michigan stuff out of his bio on social media, which people usually say that's a sign that a breakup is imminent.
I mean, if you're him, you probably just go to LSU, right? That's who he decided between, and now you got Lane Kiffin down there coaching you.
If Lane will still have you, you would
imagine he would.
Yeah, you'd imagine you'd go there and hope to be coached up.
That's what I'd be doing if I was Bryce. Be getting the hell out of Michigan, especially in the wintertime.
Savion Hyder. Hey, maybe call up Josh. We got some money we can. Hey, we were giving Legend Bay. We'll bring you in. We'll make room for you. Come on home. That could be nice for Tennessee. Possibly.
Whatever happened with Legend Bay? I was on vacation. Did he end up committing or no?
Yeah, he committed. He committed and signed, but whether or not he ends up on campus, yet to be seen.
It doesn't look good, right?
Yeah, I would probably say no to that. I would probably say that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to bring a guy in who doesn't want to be there.
But we don't even know if he wants to be there or not, because by all accounts, he is the one that called Josh Heupel on signing day and said he wanted back in, according to VolQuest. Like, Austin Price said, hey, like, he called and said he wanted to come to Tennessee and send in paperwork. Now, it could possibly be his brother disguising his voice, because there's apparently some weird stuff going on with his brother and his mom, but it's a very strange situation, but I think at a certain point, Tennessee probably would just say, hey, man, just go be happy somewhere else.
It always seems to work out in our favor when we bring in some guy like that with a lot of drama.
Right.
It always works so well.
Maybe Tennessee would just be like, hey, we learned our lesson. We're just going to go ahead and let you out of this. But, yeah, we'll see, because Michigan, of course, going to have some talented players on that roster, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, I mean, the Hyder guy, I mean, you'd love to have him when you look at the future at running back. Like, that would be a nice pull for Tennessee if we could get back in the Savian Hyder sweepstakes.
Michigan finished with the number 11 recruiting class. So, yeah, there's some talented freshmen right now, or incoming freshmen, that will be, kind of up for grabs again.
So when you see the pictures that have come out of this girl, is she worth risking it all for?
I don't think any girl is worth risking it all for.
Well, not when you look at probably, in hindsight, what all he's lost.
Like, I don't think any girl is worth that.
But
it goes back to the Nick Saban quote. I don't know if you ever saw the Nick Saban quote.
Are you going to tell me that quote about how it's undefeated? Because I've read that tweet like 15 times.
No, I don't think that's a Nick Saban quote.
Oh,
about women and sex with women being undefeated.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the Nick Saban quote in his autobiography, where he, or maybe it was a biography, where he basically said, if you're going to cheat, you got to make sure it's somebody on an equal playing field. It's got to be somebody with equal status.
Yeah.
It says if you ever find out that he's cheated on Terry, it better be with Hillary bleeping Clinton, because, like, you got to have a woman that's got the same amount to lose. And clearly the staffer that was making $50,000 did not have the same amount of stuff to lose. She did not care about this coming out.
I saw a tweet that the tip came from a DoorDash driver. I don't think it was. I don't think it was a real. I don't think it was real, but I got a good laugh out of it.
A DoorDash driver saying, hey, I delivered a Plan B to the facility. There was another tweet of someone saying that she was sending out baby shower invites to staffers, like, basically telling everybody. So, like, I don't know what's true, what's not true, but I did see this video. Someone posted, Michigan on Big Ten Network posted this in April of 2024 of them at like a lacrosse game together.
Oh, yeah.
Just standing there watching the cross, just the two of them. So, like, they weren't necessarily hiding it. There was something else around campus that somebody had posted, them walking through the streets together in front of their house.
Well, he had to have known. I mean, I would think that he would have had to have known that when you raise her salary from, $50K to $90K, like, maybe somebody might sniff around a little bit at that. Like,
I saw that. I mean, to me, she didn't get a raise from one year to the next. I thought maybe she got like a promotion, a different job. I mean, it wouldn't be out of the realm for somebody that age to be kind of going up in salary. Now, if she was doing the same exact job, yeah, sure. Like, what the hell's going on there? But that also could have been after a national champion. I didn't see the exact date, but either way.
What was her job title? Special assistant to the head coach?
I don't know, but either way, you ask if she's worth it. I'll go on and say, no, she's not. She's not worth losing it all amid scandal, and
especially at Christmas time. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, what a tough time of the year for this to come out.
Seasonal depression is already bad enough. It's cold.
If I'm Sharon, I'm like, could we not have waited till after the holidays? Like, I mean, wife kicks you out of the house. Like, I mean,
that is going to be tough.
What happens with him? I mean, where does he go? I guess he's got to get out of jail first, but. So the him being detained last night, that was basically a wellness thing, right? Like, he said, I'm going to kill myself, and the cops came.
Yeah. I don't know if that has been made. I don't know if anybody has reported that.
Jordan sent me the arrest record.
Actually. At 4 p.m., the police were called to a residence, over on some address regarding a domestic dispute. Unconfirmed rumors say that girl lives there, the staffer. I don't know. Like, again, unconfirmed rumors, so I don't know.
Did you read the media release?
The media release basically just acknowledged that he had inappropriate relationships, right? It didn't say anything.
I'm talking about from the police department. I haven't actually read this, but Jordan sent it to me last night.
Yeah, but they don't even say his name specific, or, they say we can't confirm who it is, and they just kind of say that they're not going into too many details because of the because of the nature of the case, I'm pretty sure.
Investigating an alleged assault.
Yeah.
Suspect taken into custody does not appear to be random in nature. There appears to be no ongoing threat to the community.
Yeah, it's kind of vague. It doesn't give us like actual.
Yeah, it doesn't really say anything.
Sam, Kalen DeBoer to Michigan. Huh?
Sure.
Kalen DeBoer to Michigan. Ty Simpson to Tennessee. Huh? Kalen DeBoer goes to Michigan. Ty Simpson comes home. 1 year. Come here, sling the ball around in our offense.
Come sling that rock.
Sure.
Alabama. I mean, imagine that. Then the Alabama job's open. Who are they going to hire?
Nick Saban for a year.
Just bring the old man back.
You would think Saban would be like, fine, I'll do it for a year. You would think that might be like the best case scenario for them.
Athletic director.
I'd imagine they'd get down on their hands and knees and beg Dan Lanning. I don't think he'd say yes. He's got like a personal contract with Phil Knight, basically, where Phil Knight's just taking care of everything he needs. And
what if we just start just like the craziest domino effect? Kirby takes the Alabama job and Georgia's screwed.
Sometimes that's how it happens. I mean, like Nick Saban landing at Alabama took a lot of weird things. It was Drew Brees, right?
Drew Brees had to get his shoulder hurt and not get cleared by the Dolphins.
Had he been cleared by the Dolphins, there's a chance Nick Saban never ends up at Alabama.
Yep.
The lifestyle change would be something I wouldn't take the job for, but like I feel like Lincoln Riley's name has just been way too in the dark for too long. I feel like he's going to pop up with a big job like this, kind of being last of the bowl type of thing.
Yeah, I don't know if you're Michigan at that. I mean, I guess that excites you. I guess
might be able to keep Bryce Underwood around if you bring like a quarterback guy in.
Yeah. Lincoln Riley's offense in the cold that Michigan doesn't feel like it would be very good.
Saying. Like
but
fit-wise, I can't really see him on the sideline of Ann Arbor.
Michigan's got some big boosters, big-time money up there.
Yeah, money won't be an issue for them, especially since they got to save on firing more, although apparently his buyout was very, very low as it was.
They got one of the richest men in America contributing to their NIL fund.
I thought he is the richest in America.
I don't know.
I thought Elon was the richest in America. But either way, there's a world where, this all goes poorly for Alabama. That'd be nice. And like I said, maybe if Ty Simpson wants to end up at Tennessee, that'd be great too. I'd sign up for that. Cody didn't seem very moved by that idea.
I'd take him.
Too good for Ty Simpson?
No, I'm not. I mean, we ain't got a quarterback, so
that's kind of where I'm at right now.
Well, I mean, we got quarterbacks, but they're young. We need a
Brian Kelly.
Brian Kelly to Michigan, man, like it'd be tough to go and get somebody so just unliked there. But yeah, I mean, you could do a lot worse than Brian Kelly. There's no buyout there. You know what I mean? Brian Kelly's got to be like, hey, man, call me. Like if Brian Kelly could get fired and embarrassed at LSU and end up with the Michigan job, that'd be great. Not sure 396 in the chat says Kirk Herbstreit better be lobbying for Greg Schiano.
Yeah.
It is crazy how like no one's tried to go to that route again of like, hey, this is a guy you should hire. This is a good coaching candidate here. It is kind of weird all these jobs come open and he didn't get one sniff at it, huh?
Brian Kelly. Seems like a good fit. He's never had any issues with someone on his staff.
Lane Kiffin just sitting there waiting. Michigan, Alabama. Call me.
No.
Funny tweet I saw was the end of The Dark Knight Rises. Spoiler alert, although it's been out for a while now. When Bruce and Alfred see each other, they just kind of toast. It was like Kalen DeBoer and Lane Kiffin seeing each other at Michigan's waiting room, getting ready to interview for the job. Like, oh, you again. Oh, great. Cheers.
I've seen the stuff about Kiffin. Like, I don't think Kiffin would go anywhere.
No. Alabama would be interesting. If Alabama came to open, like, I do think they would, at least the rumors would be there that he would be willing to listen to Alabama and that they would want him.
I've always thought Dabo to Alabama. I mean, is Dabo's star, is it burned out to the point where Alabama wouldn't even want him to be the coach?
No, I'd say at this point that would be a pretty good marriage. Dabo and the whole Clemson thing, like Clemson would probably help him pack his bags. Like, hey, we appreciate you going home, buddy.
Yeah.
We love you, no hard feelings. We'll still give you a statue. We ain't got to say we fired you. Going home. Mama's calling. Go answer the call. That'd probably be a realistic scenario there, which I don't think as a Tennessee fan that would scare me.
No.
Dabo going to Alabama, like,
no,
whatever.
Especially at this point in his career.
Right. Yeah, I mean, if it was 2015, sure, but Dabo going there, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. Like, DeBoer at Alabama is like what, a B+? A B+?
Right now, I mean, yeah.
He's definitely not an A.
No. I mean, when you consider the standard that they have, like it was almost an impossible job for him anyway.
Sure.
Like, it's kind of like taking over for Pat Summitt. Is like, it doesn't really matter what you do if you don't win national titles. Like that's goal number one at Alabama, national championship. And they're not there.
Yeah, this Alabama team doesn't feel like they're national championship good.
No, they're not.
I'd be floored if they won a national championship.
They're not there. Maybe he could get them there. I mean, I do think DeBoer's a pretty good coach, but he's just got too many head scratchers there so far in his tenure that just it seems like there's some holes with him as a head coach.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem like he is a fit. So if I'm him, like I definitely would listen to the Michigan offer. I would definitely consider that.
I'd say it's a possibility.
We will keep you updated. I don't imagine anything breaks quickly there. I don't imagine. I imagine that'll be something that drags on a little bit, maybe even until we see what happens with these playoffs. But we'll keep you updated on any of the happenings coming out of Ann Arbor, which apparently they call A2. Saw a lot of text messages from people referring to it as A2. I guess because Ann Arbor, there's two A's, I guess. But we'll come back because Tennessee made some news as well. Made a splash hire, made a headline-grabbing hire just to get knocked off the front pages by Michigan and Sherrod Moore in this love affair. But Tennessee made a pretty big statement. We'll dive into it after the break. It's Talk Sports on Fan Run Radio.
Can't get enough Fan Run Radio? Download the free Fan Run app and take the best Tennessee sports conversations with you wherever you go.
Got a problem tree looming over your home? Call ECR Total Landscapes. Whether it's trimming, removal, or storm cleanup, our certified pros get the job done safely and efficiently. We're licensed, insured, and ready 24/7 for emergency calls. Big or small, we cut them all. ECR Total Landscapes. Call now for a free estimate, 865-384-2012, and mention promo code FANRUN for free stump grinding on any tree removal now through the end of the year. Also, visit us at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
Hey, Vols fans, Cody Brown here. I grew up right here in Tennessee and know what it means when someone says, I've got your back. That's why you can trust Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee. Whether it's your home, your vehicle, your family's future, or the business you built from the ground up, we will show up for all of your insurance needs. We are Tennesseans who understand what matters, which is doing right by you. Insurance is not all about just paperwork and policies, but it's about the people we insure every day. So if you want insurance that hits home, give me a call at 865-992-3871. Go Vols.
Today, we raise a glass of Jameson Irish whiskey to the sport of football. Hear, hear!
To Gaelic football, born in Ireland in 1885 in its thrilling blend of soccer, rugby and basketball. On a massive field, 15 players kick or hand pass a round ball to score points over a bar or into a net. No pads, no helmet, no sense.
Hear, hear!
To college football, which kicked off in 1869 when Rutgers beat Princeton 6-4 in the Battle of New Jersey. With 11 players and helmets and pads, teams battle on a 100-yard gridiron with explosive pass plays and hard-hitting tackles. unless you're called for targeting.
Hear, hear! Since 1780, Jameson Irish whiskey has been enjoyed by sports fans all around the globe. Whether your football is Gaelic, American, or even soccer, we can all agree on super smooth Jameson Irish whiskey. Hear, hear!
Dick's House of Sport at Westtown Mall is a destination devoted to sport, and it's your destination for exclusive events and experiences. Come visit a store like no other. Check out our 40-foot rock wall, golf performance center, hit tracks batting cage, and outdoor turf field. You can now rent our space for private events and birthday parties. Learn more about our events and exclusive product launches on Facebook and Instagram at Dick's House of Sport KNX. Dick's House of Sport, proud partner of Tennessee Athletics.
Tennessee's got a new defensive coordinator, Cody. Jim Knowles, the former national champion with the Ohio State Buckeyes, team that punked our offense and then talked all about it in interviews afterwards.
Well, yeah. Didn't we slander this guy yesterday?
What did we slander about him?
Or was that the day before?
What did we slander about him?
Somebody here on the show slandered him. I don't remember who it was, but
was it you?
I don't think it was me.
Sam, did you slander him?
I think it might have been me.
What'd you say? Called him old?
He's an old man.
Yeah, you said he looked just
like a decrepit old man.
Decrepit?
Something like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, Sam. Would you like to take it back?
Not really, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Well,
decrepit?
He's only 60, right?
I think if he heard you say this, he'd challenge to beat your ass.
I think I'd kick Jim Knowles' ass right now if he walked in this door.
Yeah. Okay, well, the gauntlet's laid down, Jim. It depends which picture you see of him. If you, I don't know, some of these with his beard, he looks kind of tough.
It's the video that I saw. I remember
this
Ohio
picture here.
State week when Ohio State played Penn State. I saw this Ohio State account that said, like, I can't wait to just beat up on Jim Knowles' defense. And it was him at practice with his headset on, and he was, like, walking real slow over the practice field, like hunched over, just looking like one more third down conversion is going to kill him. Or
I think that's
like
the
that.
quote Sam had yesterday about, yeah, it looked like he's pretty close to death.
Well, they say that he is kind of an old school a-hole, kind of a jerk, you know, and that's what we need. I heard a VFL talking about that. He was asked what Tennessee needed, what Tennessee's defense needed. It was one of those former guys that I don't know which one it was. Former defensive lineman at Tennessee. They were asking him, you know, and he said that Tennessee needed an a-hole, and that's what Jim Knowles is. So,
well, from that perspective, like, yeah, it seems like Josh Heupel's a pretty nice guy. It feels like Tim Banks, not necessarily the most fiery guy. They combined to put on some pretty soft practices, according to your quarterback. You would hope that moving forward, that will not be the case. And you would hope that Jim Knowles comes here and runs a defense that isn't going to be soft in practice, that just learns how to tackle, but also like raises the standard for the offense. Like, hey, Josh Heupel, here's how we knew that you're going to run that speed option on that third down. Here's your tail. Fix that. Oh, by the way, like, we're going to practice really hard and embarrass you if you don't. We're going to beat you up every day in practice because we're going to practice like it's games.
Now, I've also read, mostly from Ohio State fans in the comments section, that
Ohio State fans hate him.
Yeah, that his defense takes 4 years to implement. So
4 years feels a little extreme because they won a national championship. It was like number one across the board in year 3. But I have seen that it takes multi-years for sure.
Yeah, I've got a buddy who's like a diehard Ohio State fan, and he was kind of talking about how he's a guy who in his years before 2024 would give up a lot of points in big games. And then last year they gave up 32 points to Oregon when they lost that game. And apparently Ryan Day said, hey, I'm going to start having a little bit more of a presence in the defensive meetings and stuff. And apparently, like, I think some play calling duties for Jim Knowles were not exactly taken away, but maybe just like his involvement wasn't just all his. They were starting to have a little bit more influence from other coaches. And after Ryan Day kind of put his hands on the defense, that's when it really ramped up in 2024.
I've seen people say that. With that being said, they did offer him a contract, according to their own reports, that was going to keep him there and make him the highest paid highest paid coordinator in the country. So, like, I don't want to buy the narrative that Ohio State ran him off, because they did try to keep him, and they did try to make him the highest paid coordinator in the country. Penn State did that. There's a reason Penn State had to pay him $3.1 million. And that was because Ohio State wanted to keep him. And he says he only left because he grew up a Penn State fan from Philadelphia, wanted to go to that place, and just thought of it as really special. So, in hindsight, bad career move by him to leave Ohio State, that machine, to go to Penn State.
Well, I saw the Ohio State fans saying that, he left and the defense got better. So I don't know if that's a good sign.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I look at that as a red flag, or you could say, hey, that's because the system in place was so good and the players had been developed so good over the last couple of years. Also, they got Caleb Downs. Like, I don't know how much holdover there is. I'd imagine a lot of that defense was there last year. I'd imagine the players are pretty similar. I know they lost some guys to the NFL.
My biggest concern is that, just reading up on his defense, it asks the most out of your safeties, and the safeties are the worst position that we have recruited at Tennessee in the 5 years that Josh Heupel's been here. And I saw some podcast of Caleb Downs and Sonny Styles, who were those two safeties for Ohio State in that system, and they said that, like, Patricia's system was so much easier to learn. The calls were too complex in Knowles' system. It took too long for play calls to get in, all that stuff.
Yeah, that was also a talking point this year at Penn State. And then they say in the back half of the year they had to dumb it down and just simplify it. I would hope that Jim Knowles learned from that and maybe doesn't try to implement his entire system in year one. Maybe you just dumb it down and teach these guys as they go along, type of thing. Like, I would hope he understands that Tennessee needs to win in year one. But with that being said, for a lot of fans, the bar is pretty low.
Right.
The bar is pretty low, and Jim Knowles got a nice buyout to leave. So I don't anticipate the salary being huge to get him here. But, like, for a lot of people, it'd be, Cody, teach them how to tackle and teach them how to play hard.
Yeah, I mean, fundamentals, fundamental defense, like priority number one, tackle the guy with the ball.
That would go a long way for a lot of people. And then, Sam, to your point about the safeties, we've been talking about it here on the show, but I know Tennessee's got a pretty big budget this go around. They've had some extra money come in, especially just for the transfer portal, where they've been told to go out and make the defense much better. So you go out and get this coordinator. I imagine that comes along with the promise that you are going to buy him some pretty good safeties.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, it comes down to what kind of talent you've got. And so if he's got the talent, hopefully he's a good enough coach that he can coach him up.
So it looks like Jim Knowles' main thing is that he runs not exactly like a 4-2, but like a 3-3. Like, what he does is he has a guy called a Leo, which is like, the half hybrid edge rusher and linebacker. So we don't have a guy that's an absolute stud for Cooked there.
No, but we'll see what happens, as the roster gets put together, as the transfer portal comes and goes. Like I said, for a lot of people, the bar is the floor when it comes to this defense. But I would say that no matter what, no matter if he falls over dead after a first down, like Sam said, or if he doesn't have a Leo like Bubba says, or whatever criticism Cody's going to throw at the guy.
None yet.
I do think that no matter how you feel about it, it is a statement hire for Josh Heupel and the program. Like, this guy was the highest paid coordinator in the country for a reason. Everyone kind of looked at this as, except Ohio State fans, looked at this as like a statement hire of like, wow, Tennessee, they're not just promoting from within. Hey, they're going out and getting some new blood. Not only are they doing that, they're going out and getting, one of the most respected coaches in the country when it comes to the defensive side of the ball. So from that standpoint, I love the hire. On the field, we'll see. I'm not acting like Jim Knowles is going to be a home run. I don't love the age. I had talked myself into Ryan Walters. I don't love the complexity of a system, especially like, if you tell me it takes 3 years to learn, brother, I ain't got 3 years to wait to be good at football. So like, all those things are 100% legitimate concerns. I have them too. I'm not here to sell you on it. But what I will say is that kind of like hiring Danny White was a big time hire. You remember when that one got made and you're like, wow, Tennessee went out and got a universally loved hire for the first time ever. Everyone is saying this is a statement hire, that you just poached one of the sharpest young minds in the country. That was a big deal. Perception-wise, it helped things. Even going back to the recruiting discussion with Legend Bay, whether or not he plays here, we'll see. But it was a big win for signing day because it put you like in the top 7. And every time they showed the recruiting rankings, boom, Tennessee's right there. 2nd, 3rd in the SEC, 6th, 7th in the country, 6, 7. And you're like, wow, what a statement for Josh Heupel, for this recruiting staff, for Adidas to come in and get you there. The drive is in shambles that we recruited so well. Jim Knowles, to me, is a similar thing to that, Cody, where you just say, hey, it's a perception hire at the very least.
Yeah, it looks good on paper. I mean, that's what everybody's saying. I've heard other people call it a home run hire. We'll see. I would like somebody in the media to ask Jim Knowles how he feels about Heupel's offense and the pace of play, and what his thoughts are on how that will affect his defense with more possessions. I would like someone to ask that question.
He took the job. He took the job knowing what Tennessee was doing and knowing that, like, Ohio State won a title, kind of turning the gas up, in the playoff during their run. But yeah, Penn State wasn't necessarily a breakneck pace offense.
Yeah, you gotta have the talent. You gotta have the players. I think if you got the players, that really you can do anything. Sky's the limit.
Sky is the limit. Hell yeah, brother. Hour 1 of the books. We'll get to some headlines. We'll get to some listener comments. Do you love the hire? Do you hate the hire? I like it. Can't say I love it, but I like it. We'll get to some news next. Stick with us.
The flagship station for Tennessee football. Fans. Fan Run Radio.
Running a business, coaching a team, planning your next big event, you need more than just gear. You need SM Athletics and Logo Solutions. Custom uniforms, branded apparel, promotional products, done right, done fast, and built to show off your brand with pride. From local businesses to high schools to major universities, SM Athletics is trusted by winners. Get real service, get real quality, get noticed. SM Athletics and Logo Solutions, where your brand comes to life.
Visit smathletics.com and let's build something great together.
Are you tired of spending hours on laundry and ironing? Let Crown Cleaners handle your dry cleaning so you can handle your business. Our expert team can take care of your clothes, removing stains and wrinkles like they were never there. Whether it's your best suit or everyday attire, we handle it all at Crown Cleaners. Say goodbye to laundry stress and hello to extra free time. Crown Cleaners, Big Orange Country's imperial dry cleaning service since the 1960s. Online at crowncleaners.com.
Are you thinking of buying a home but don't know where to start? Well, call VFL Josh Travis, your local mortgage expert with Foundation Mortgage, based right here in Knoxville. Whether it's your first home or your forever home, he'll keep the process simple every step of the way. To get started, visit mortgagebrokerjosh.com or call 423-312-9777 today. Foundation Mortgage Company, LLC is an equal opportunity housing company.
NMLS number 1387311.
Ball fans, reimagine your home at Broadway Carpets and Flooring for any remodeling or building needs. With a variety of carpets, rugs, hardwood, vinyl, and stone, Broadway has all the flooring and installation options you're looking for, including pet-resistant products like Pet Perfect Carpet from Shaw Floors. Visit their showroom in downtown Knoxville or the location in West Knoxville located on Kingston Pike near Pellissippi Parkway today.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
At Knoxville Insurance Group, they understand the challenges many consumers face when searching for insurance coverage. That's why whether it's for you, your family, or your business, they create a coverage plan specifically for your unique needs. Knoxville Insurance Group is an independent firm, which means they aren't beholden to just one insurance company. They search multiple companies acting as your negotiator to find you the best possible policy and price. Start a quote in minutes at KnoxvilleInsuranceGroup.com or call them today at 865-694-9788.
Your tax refund belongs to you, not an identity thief. Over $6 billion in tax refunds were flagged by the IRS for possible identity theft last year. If you're in a bind this tax season, LifeLock can help. They monitor and alert you to identity threats you'd miss on your own, even if you're careful with your personal information. And if you do become a victim of tax-related identity fraud, LifeLock has U.S.-based restoration specialists ready to help solve your identity theft issue. Plus, all LifeLock plans are backed by the $1 Million Protection Package, meaning LifeLock will reimburse you up to the limits of your plan if you lose money due to identity theft. Let LifeLock help protect your financial info, so all you have to worry about is what you do with your tax refund. Go to LifeLock.com, save up to 25% off your first year. The promo code is HERD, promo code HERD, to save up to 25% off your first year. LifeLock.com. Identity theft protection starts here.
Dick's House of Sport at Westtown Mall is a destination devoted to sport, and it's your destination for exclusive events and experiences. Come visit a store like no other. Check out our 40-foot rock wall, golf performance center, Hit Track's batting cage, and outdoor turf field. You can now rent our space for private events and birthday parties. Learn more about our events and exclusive product launches on Facebook and Instagram at Dick's House of Sport KNX. Dick's House of Sport, proud partner of Tennessee Athletics.
Are you looking for a treat that will knock it out of the park at the next watch party? Just like your favorite baseball team, Crumble brings the best lineup week to week with an expanded roster that includes key lime pie, strawberry cake, or my personal favorite, Monster featuring M&M candies. Let Crumble treat you to the best cookies in the game. Download the Crumble app and start earning rewards. You can even vote monthly on what flavors you would like to see at any store of your choice. Warmer weather is here, so get to the ballpark, but don't miss the cookies.
Hey, Vols fans, Cody Brown here. I grew up right here in Tennessee and know what it means when someone says, I've got your back. That's why you can trust Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee. Whether it's your home, your vehicle, your family's future, or the business you built from the ground up, we will show up for all of your insurance needs. We are Tennesseans who understand what matters, which is doing right by you. Insurance is not all about just paperwork and policies, but it's about the people we insure every day. So if you want insurance that hits home, give me a call at 865-992-3871. Go Vols.
White Claw is taking hard seltzer to new heights with White Claw Surge. At 8% alcohol, White Claw Surge is a stronger wave of refreshment that doesn't compromise on taste. Available in 4 bold waves of flavor like ripe blackberry, citrusy blood orange, zesty natural lime, and tart cranberry. Check out your favorite retailer in-store and online for the White Claw Surge Variety 12-pack and 16-ounce single-serve cans. White Claw Surge. Please drink responsibly.
Kingsguard Amon Shumpert tried to go into the Blazers locker room and start a fight.
Say something about the Kingsguard?
You're listening to Talk Sports.
Yeah, I heard Kingsguard. What were you saying about it?
Well, I mean, do you want the spoiler or?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No spoiler.
Airing every day
from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. So I watched some wrestling. I watched a couple episodes of Game of Thrones. I was talking about the Kingsguard and...
I don't know. I heard Kingsguard and it made me think of Game of Thrones. What were you talking about?
When Jon Snow died.
Ah! Stop!
On 1340 WKGN.
Every time you're not paying attention, I come back with a Game of Thrones spoiler.
What kind of person spoils things for people who are in the middle of a season? Like the most inhumane thing you can do as a person.
As a radio professional, the rudest thing you can do is not pay attention.
You said Kingsguard.
Yes, Kingsguard, Amon Shumpert.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the Sacramento Kings.
Hour 2 kicking off in the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios. Hour 2 headlines. Here they are. This is what I got for you. YouTube TV is offering a new sports-only plan in 2026 that's cheaper than the current $82 per month offer. This is good news. They don't know yet how much it's going to cost, but apparently they're rolling out some new subscription plans that allow you to kind of pick and choose what you want in terms of what you like to watch, your bundles.
What price would be too much for you, Cody?
I mean, anything like, I guess you put some value on having like your local news channels. I don't know what they should charge. $60 maybe? Like, I don't know the difference in price and how much value that'll be. Because like if we're talking about the SEC football games, which obviously probably be the main thing I would watch, like is this going to include your local channels? Because if I buy the sports only package and then I don't get ABC, like what good does that do me? So I'm still going to need Fox, CBS, NBC. I would like that to be on the subscription bundle.
Seeing how those are mostly free, I would imagine they would put them in there.
Yeah, I mean you would think so.
Yeah.
So like you pay for that, and then say you get like whatever, the NFL Network, and then all the ESPN channels. I could go for that. That's probably what I would do. I would probably change my subscription at that point.
When you pull up YouTube TV, do you watch anything besides sports as it is?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't really think of it.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I'll watch Family Feud.
Yeah, but you might see that on like Fox 43. So if you get the Fox channel, you might still get that.
Yeah. Every now and then, like if there's a big event happening, I'll turn it over to cable news, like Fox News and CNN.
Yeah.
Just see those people foaming at the mouth over, like if there's a hurricane or something.
I watch MTV still sometimes.
Do you?
Bob just texted me and said the broadcast networks are part of the package.
Yeah,
So
well,
I
that
think you
makes
get your
sense.
local stuff too.
Yeah, that makes sense because you'd have to have those. You'd have to have those channels, or else there'd be no reason to have it. It's kind of like what ESPN did, except you would get more this way. Because ESPN obviously was limited to only giving you ABC.
Right.
You wouldn't get Fox and CBS with it. So I kind of like this. I think it's probably what I'd roll with, depending on the price. But if they're going to say it's like $70 compared to $82, then I'd probably just pay the $82 to have the Weather Channel,
I'd be surprised if it wasn't at least $60.
Yeah. Well, they're planning to launch more than 10 new subscription plans for different genre-specific content early next year.
Okay, so it's not just sports. So you can, if you just want a kids-only version, like, hey, I got kids at home. Here you go. Here's Nickelodeon and the Disney Channel.
Or if you just want news. Yeah, they got 10 different. They're going to have 10 different subscription plans.
Okay, that's a nice little evolution.
Yeah, so it doesn't say yet what the price will be.
I need to make sure my older cousin knows, because when I sold satellites in the mall, she was asking me if she could get DirecTV, but she only wanted the God channel on it. That's it. She only wanted Christian channels on it. And I was like, they don't really let you do that, cousin. But
she
maybe
wanted nothing but Christian channels?
Yeah, for her kids. She's like, hey, I want only Bible channels.
Okay.
And I said, well, DirecTV won't let you do that.
Why don't you just go to church?
Oh, they did. Trust me.
Yeah.
They did. But she didn't want anything else like working through. I was like, they got parental controls, but I don't even know if that was any good back in 2009, 2010. They've really come a long way.
Kentucky is set to hire Texas A&M defensive coordinator Jay Bateman as its new DC.
I mean, it feels like a good hire just from a a perception standpoint, like we talked about with Jim Knowles. Going out and saying Kentucky took Texas A&M's defensive coordinator, that's a pretty big statement. Now you could say that Mike Elko runs that defense and Mike Elko calls the defense and does all that, but perception-wise, you went out and took a playoff team's coordinator to come be your coordinator. It's a good hire. Whether or not it works out, we'll see, but I don't know how you scoff at it. You got to kind of tip your cap.
Yeah. In other coaching news, Chip Kelly has interviewed for the open Georgia Tech offensive coordinator job, says Pete Nakos.
What do you make of that?
I make that, I don't know what I make of it, but it doesn't sound like a job that Chip Kelly should take. Is that where Chip Kelly is in his career, that he's going to go be the offensive coordinator at Georgia Tech?
It does feel like he should just stick in college. Like the NFL stuff is just not working, Chip.
Yeah, but this is Chip Kelly's a name that, this is a guy that competed for national championships. He can't do better than this?
Georgia Tech's a top 25 program right now.
It just feels gross. The offensive coordinator, if you were going to tell me Chip Kelly was going to be the head coach at Georgia Tech, I'd be like, okay.
Maybe he doesn't want to be head coach anymore. That's what he said when he left UCLA. I was like, hey, I don't want to deal with the
pressure.
the main job stuff. I just want to be a coordinator. And it wasn't like he parlayed the Ohio State success into a head coaching job. He just parlayed it into a NFL offensive coordinator spot, a well-paying one. Then that failed, so he said, okay, I'll go back to college. There's worse places to live and coach ball than Atlanta, Georgia, though, you know? You do get a big city at least to go along with it.
Oh, yeah, there's many worse places.
It's an NFL city, so I mean,
Des Moines, Iowa.
Sure.
Waterloo, Iowa.
Yeah.
Ames, Iowa.
Yeah.
Davenport, Iowa.
That one, too.
I think I'm about out of Iowa cities. Oh, do I have another one? Sioux Falls?
Sioux Falls?
South Dakota, isn't it? I always get that.
Yeah, there's Council Bluff.
Oh, good one. That's a good pull.
I just know that.
I
went to the casino there.
Is there a Sioux City, Iowa?
There is a Sioux City, Iowa.
That's what I'm thinking of, because I get it confused with Sioux Falls.
Sioux City is where I went to watch the NAIA women's basketball tournament in 2011.
Okay. So we got 5 Iowa towns there. Do we have another one?
That's all I got. I'm out.
What'd we say? Cedar Rapids?
Okay. They made a movie about that place. Good job by you.
Knoxville.
It's pretty good.
There is a Knoxville, Iowa. Good pull, Bubba. Let's go. That's how you do it.
Yeah. Atlanta, not the worst place you could live, for sure. Kearney, Nebraska.
That doesn't do us any good in the Iowa competition.
No. Basketball's cool. Football's cool. Sharon Moore, did you see where he tweeted, boom, huge addition to the family?
Yeah.
Several years ago. There's a tweet for everything. Also, he said we're going to smash, apparently, when he was hired. The Powerball jackpot has swelled to an enormous $1 billion prize after no winners drawn Wednesday night.
Wait, what?
Powerball jackpot.
It's what?
Up to $1 billion.
Oh. Okay.
Seems like every time this happens, everybody the winner comes shortly after, I guess, because everybody goes and buys tickets.
Well, plus I think it's just because it's failed a couple times to get it up that big. So then, yeah, probability. I mean, you just keep pulling numbers. Eventually, you'll land somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, then it gets people wanting. Once it hits $1 billion, that's when you get the casuals to go out and buy. Like, I don't really care about winning $800 million, but if you give me $1 billion, yeah, I guess it's worth $5 to try.
It's like once they put it in the news,
yeah,
then then everybody wants to go at that point.
It's a conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Yeah, lots of news today. Steph Curry expected to return Friday.
Okay. Did you watch any of the of the NBA Cup the last 2 nights? Any of the elimination games?
Absolutely not. But Curry has been out with a thigh contusion.
Your boy Austin Reeves sold last night. He couldn't make a damn shot.
Oh,
Lakers
yeah?
got ran off their home court by the Spurs, and Wemby didn't even play.
It's not a good look.
No, Boston Reeves was terrible last night. I hate watching the Lakers, though. I know I say it all the time. I just hate watching Luka play. I don't like it. I'm trying to enjoy LeBron's last moments. He had a nice dunk. He had a nice dunk over somebody and yelled at him. That was kind of cool. Then he followed it up with a chase down block, and I was like, wow, it's 2015 all over again.
I saw where LeBron's 10-point streak came to an end last week.
It did, yeah.
And then he chose to sit out the next game.
Yeah.
Guess he was upset.
Then he came back and scored like 26, I think, the next game.
It's impressive.
Okay, good batch of headlines.
They need to do what the Lakers are doing.
Who's they?
I mean, they need to do what the Dodgers are doing, the Lakers.
Well, the Dodgers owners did buy the Lakers from Jenny.
I know. They need to fix the Lakers like they have the Dodgers.
Well, the thing is, in the NBA, there's a salary cap. In baseball,
That makes it harder.
In baseball, there's not.
Yeah.
In basketball, you can't really just go out and buy titles.
Well, you can pay guys under the table, like the Clippers. They were doing that.
That
right?
didn't win them any championships, did it?
No, it didn't.
But, yeah, theoretically, you could do that. But I don't know. I really don't know what you could do. If you're an organization right now and you're sitting there looking at the Oklahoma City Thunder, I don't know what you could even do to like convince yourself that you have a chance of beating them. Just organizationally.
You mean just for this season?
Yeah, or in the next like 2 or 3 years. Like they are just completely loaded with young talent and draft picks, and
It'll change.
It will.
Things will change.
It will eventually. Like when the money kicks in and guys they have to kind of break up, because people kind of felt the same way about the Celtics, and of course, look at the Celtics now.
I was going to say the Warriors. I remember a time in the NBA when I thought, oh God, these Warriors, are they ever going to not be good?
Yeah,
they've ruined the sport. And then eventually things changed.
Well, it took a big fight.
Okay.
It took Draymond and Durant getting into a fight to get Durant to leave. If Durant had stayed, it probably wouldn't have. They probably wouldn't have broken up.
Yeah. So Steph Curry back Friday against the Wolves. Steph Curry needs to be in a routine. He's a guy who doesn't really like change.
Sure.
Do you know that he shoots from the same spot on the floor every day to start practice? A guy named Curtis passes him a ball.
I saw that commercial too.
He shoots it in the same spot every day.
I saw that commercial too.
Guy likes his routines.
The Thunder are a wagon, man.
You see that big old girl?
Huh? I said the Thunder are a wagon. They are nasty.
They are a wagon?
A wagon.
What does that mean?
Just like a runaway wagon running through people. I don't know.
Hard stop.
They are a wagon?
Yeah, you've never heard a team be referred to as a wagon?
I've heard you say it and maybe Sam say it, but I don't really know what it means.
A lot of people say it.
Yeah.
We didn't coin the phrase.
Speaking of wagons, you see that big old girl at Iowa State?
Yeah.
Last night?
Yeah, she's good, man.
Yeah.
That could have been you if you were a woman.
That could have been me.
That type of game really wouldn't work in the men's game because people can jump and block shots, but in the women's game, you could have.
But if I identified as a woman, maybe I could have.
If you had identified as a woman and started practicing early and kept your size, maybe. But
she's probably taller than me, I would guess. Big old girl like that.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I saw her listed at 5'9", so that checks out.
She had another huge game Wednesday night, says ESPN.
But I don't know. I was going to say you against girls now, but Madison did block you off the wall.
30 points and 10 rebounds.
She's good, man. Have they made mean nicknames for her yet?
Oh, I'm sure they have.
Like, I just don't know if she's made it into like the mainstream.
Yeah, she's 6'3". So like, really, I couldn't have been her.
The Iowa State girl's 6'3"?
Yeah.
No.
She is. That's she's listed on ESPN 6'3".
Hopefully nobody's saying anything mean about her.
30 and 10 last night.
She's a baller. Good batch of headlines. Sam, send us a break. We'll come back. We'll talk some football. Let's talk sports on Fan Run Radio.
Streaming worldwide at fanrunradio.com and on the free Fan Run app. This is Big Orange Country's sports talk radio superstation, Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
For over 3 years, Crumble Cookies has served the Knoxville area. From Clinton Highway to Parkside Drive, even our friends out in Maryville have reached you, our fans, with the best cookies in the game. This fall, Crumble is gearing up for yet another fantastic season. Whether you're tailgating or looking for a pick-me-up after getting the kids from school, Crumble has you covered. Download the Crumble app to check out this week's rewards and features. And stop on by. Tell them Fan Run sent you, but don't miss the cookies.
A brand built in Tennessee and born from the love of the game, Inward Half revolutionizes golfing comfort. Crafted by a former pro and dedicated enthusiast just like you, our luxury performance wear guarantees you stay cool and comfortable through every swing and every day. We're not just a brand. We've set out to create a lifestyle for those who understand that impeccable style and premium performance are a hole-in-one. Enjoy the walk-in with Inward Half.
Are you thinking of buying a home but don't know where to start? Well, call VFL Josh Travis, your local mortgage expert with Foundation Mortgage, based right here in Knoxville. Whether it's your first home or your forever home, he'll keep the process simple every step of the way. To get started, visit mortgagebrokerjosh.com or call 423-312-9777 today. Foundation Mortgage Company, LLC is an equal opportunity housing company. NMLS number 1387311.
Dick's House of Sport at Westtown Mall is a destination devoted to sport, and it's your destination for exclusive events and experiences. Come visit a store like no other. Check out our 40-foot rock wall, golf performance center, Hit Tracks batting cage, and outdoor turf field. You can now rent our space for private events and birthday parties. Learn more about our events and exclusive product launches on Facebook and Instagram at Dick's House of Sport KNX. Dick's House of Sport, proud partner of Tennessee Athletics.
Everyone needs to take care of their mental health, even running back Bijan Robinson.
When I'm on the field and feeling the pressure, I usually just take a deep breath. When I'm just breathing and seeing what's in front of me, everything just slows down. It just makes me feel great before I run the play.
Just like Bijan, we all need a strong mental game on and off the field. Make a game plan for your mental health at loveyourmindplaybook.org.
Love your mind.
Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation, the Arthur M. Blank Family Foundation, and the Ad Council.
Over on the YouTube chat, shout out to the freaks watching along there. Go subscribe to Fan Run Sports, Fan Run TV. Watch us. Check out some of our content, some video podcasts that we don't put on the radio, some of our shorts, reels. Jared writes in, Cody, asking, did you forget to mention Iowa City as an Iowa City?
Yeah, I didn't think about that one.
Yeah,
you'd think that one would have been near the top of the list.
You would think so.
You know, it's always the critics. I mean, all of those 6 Iowa cities that I could name, and it's the one that, but what about this one?
Well, you do have to acknowledge that not getting Iowa City when you're thinking of Iowa cities is kind of ironic.
Yeah, but how about, Jared, maybe give me a little credit for the ones I did get. That.
Yeah, Sioux Falls, Iowa.
Well, Sioux City, I corrected it.
According to Dan Walken and Yahoo Sports, athletic directors in other leagues are now threatening to freeze Notre Dame out of future schedules.
I saw this. I love this. This is great. After learning of the new what is with that, by the way? The new, if they're in the top 12, they automatically get a bid. Like, what the hell is that?
After that became public, the memorandum of understanding that grants the Irish preferential playoff access starting next year, ADs and other leagues are now threatening to freeze Notre Dame out of future schedules.
To hell with that. Good for them. I hope they all freeze them out. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. They're just coming out and saying, what's the expression? They're saying the quiet part out loud. That's what they're doing, is it basically saying, yeah, we're going to give Notre Dame preferential treatment. We've always known certain schools get preferential treatment, but you can't come right out and say it. Like,
which, especially for Notre Dame right now, who is seemingly setting up like a lawsuit against the ACC. Like, it does seem like they are threatening to like kind of sue the ACC and try to end the relationship there, with the way their AD came out and just kept explicitly saying that like they performed like irreparable damage to our brand and did all this stuff to us. Like, that seemed like a legal term that they were trying to start getting in people's minds to set up a lawsuit.
So, like, what happens if Notre Dame is ranked number 12?
They're in.
And then
they're in.
So number 11 just gets kicked out.
Yep.
If like the if the group of five, that's not fair.
I know. It's dumb.
That's very ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now, maybe they're just trying to set it up for the future of being like, well, when we expand to 16, it won't be that big of a deal or whatever. But like,
well, if they expand to 14, it moves to number 13. If they're in the top 13, they get in.
I don't like that. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, man.
He kept using the term permanent damage.
Notre Dame really is such a beautiful campus, though. Have you ever seen it? Have you ever been there?
No,
beautiful.
I haven't.
I don't think I've ever seen a more beautiful campus in terms of the like landscaping and the architecture and everything.
Oh, look, scissor lift. Oh, wow, Jesus.
Oh, scissor lift. Come on.
Oh, cool.
Come on.
Notre Dame. It's so pretty.
That turned out that was the stairway to Jesus.
Oh, wow, this is so cool. No, I've never been.
Just beautifully manicured lawns, and I like things like that, like, clean cut grass, just nice green grass. Very,
But once the Big 12 commissioner, Brett Yormick, came out and was basically starting war with Notre Dame as well. Like, I don't even think of the Big 12 and Notre Dame as having any relationship at all. But once he came out and kind of was defending everybody else, it does seem like it kind of reflected how everyone feels behind the scenes. I can't imagine that someone like Danny White at Tennessee thinks this is very fair and would be willing to sign off on this. Auburn,
no,
they're stupid. They put Notre Dame on the schedule, but like, I don't know why Auburn would even mess around with that, knowing that they have a 9-game SEC schedule coming their way. But
well, by the time they get there, they'll be coached by the great Sharon Moore, so they'll be doing well. Who'd they hire? Who's their coach?
Auburn?
Yeah.
Who'd they hire?
Yeah.
You don't know? You might want to sit down for this one.
I do know, but I really don't. I really can't.
This guy used to have CFB in it.
I really like. Well,
this guy used to fancy himself as a serious college football journalist.
I was gone for the holidays.
You still had your phone, didn't you?
I mean, I know Summerall went to Florida.
You didn't go out of the country. I know you didn't even get to go to California.
No, they hired. What's his name? Summerall went to Florida. They hired Golish. They hired Golish, the Russian. Yeah, that's right. It took me a minute to remember.
There you go.
After that inevitably doesn't work out, they'll bring in Sharon Moore.
It might work.
He's the perfect Auburn, Ole Miss, he found the Lord. He patched things up with his wife. Everything's good. He doesn't have that same pull, though. He's not that same level of coach, I don't think. He won't be regarded in the same way.
The Notre Dame crash out. The Notre Dame.
There's another one.
The Notre Dame just offseason is, I think, my favorite plot of the offseason. Like Lane Kiffin, whatever. Oh, yeah, he likes sex. Yeah, oh, wow, he's got all these co-eds. Been there, done that.
Yeah, way to go, man.
Been there, done that. What happens with Notre Dame moving forward, I think, to me, is more interesting. Like Marcus Freeman, does he just bail? Because, Notre Dame's not going to be in a position of power. Like, at the very least, I think that's been revealed, right? Like, hey, they didn't get to flex their muscle and get in the playoff, and now all these ADs and all these conferences are kind of just taking their shots at them.
Notre Dame is the Rose Bowl. They think they're more important than they are. And, like, on one hand, I do love the tradition of college football, like those old I like those things. Like, oh, yeah, Notre Dame play like a champion today. Yeah, the Rose Bowl.
Rudy. Oh, my God, Rudy.
Like, I like that nostalgia of college football because it's part of what makes it special. But I feel like they are not a museum program. That wouldn't be the right way to put it because they're still good. They're still relevant, obviously. They played for a national title last year. But I think that they think they carry more weight than they really do.
I do think that if I was them, I would want to break up with the ACC too, though. Like, you were on vacation. I'm sure you didn't see it, but over the last week, they played Notre Dame, Miami, like on a nonstop loop on the ACC network. Just kept showing that game nonstop to drive home the point that, Miami beat Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, the ACC has to protect the ACC, of course. They should be doing that. But if I'm Notre Dame, I'd be like, hey, you know what? I don't need to give you guys our money. You guys get to sell out every time we come to your city. People come. We bring our fan base. It's a big game whenever we come. You need marquee matchups too, ACC. You don't have like really a position of power either. This is kind of a mutually beneficial relationship because if you remove Notre Dame from your schedule, that's 6 less games, 6 fewer games that actually matter. All of a sudden, yeah, your home slates, your season tickets, no one's buying them. Your attendance goes down. Your TV numbers go down.
Is that true, though? Do they all really matter? Are they all premier matchups if Notre Dame's involved?
I think if Notre Dame comes to your town, it's a big deal.
If it's Clemson, if it's Miami, if it's Florida State, did the other ones hit the same?
I would imagine at North Carolina when Notre Dame comes to town, you still get excited.
But in terms of what that does, you're talking TV numbers, right? Like, does that do numbers? I mean, I know Notre Dame always does numbers to an extent.
Right.
They got their own – they've had their own deal with NBC forever.
Yeah.
But
I imagine they still move the needle, like to have games to watch too.
I wonder how important that is to the ACC because, that's a good point.
If Pittsburgh had beaten Notre Dame, that was a big opportunity for Pittsburgh in the ACC, but they got slapped.
Yeah. Their coach didn't seem to really care about that game.
No, it's bad look after he said that and then came out and got smacked.
Well, that's why I didn't pick him.
Smart.
Pick Notre Dame. I didn't like his comments. Narduzzi.
Especially right now in the ACC, they have nobody that matters nationally right now. You could say Miami, I guess. They're right there on the fringe.
The ACC has nobody who matters. Yeah.
Not in the grand scheme of things. Not among the elite, especially. Like Clemson does not matter. It's safe to say that the Dabo thing is done, right? Like Clemson as an elite program at the very least is done. Dabo matters because of Dabo, but like that's more of him than it is Clemson. We know Clemson's not a national championship contender. This was the last year he had a chance to prove that, and he came out and went, 7-5? You got Florida State fans begging a staffer down there to take one for the team and start an affair with Mike Norvell so they can fire him.
The fact that he's still coaching is bewildering to me.
He's still there after going.
He's completely lost his locker room 2 years in a row.
After following up a 2-10 by going 6-6, 7-5?
Yeah, I guess that's improvement. No, they didn't make a bowl game. They
lost to Florida, yeah.
5-7, right?
Yeah.
I believe they were 5-7.
Okay.
You might correct me on that, but pretty sure that was for bowl eligibility.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so they're 5-7. So that's not really, that doesn't really warrant a.
What are you hanging on for?
Because I think they know they're not relevant nationally and they can't go out and hire anybody better right now. If Dion didn't have the medical stuff, it'd be an easy move just to go fire him and bring Dion in. But Dion was bad at Colorado this year, and hell, he's one step away from retirement.
Even with the medical stuff, I'd still be calling him. And maybe they have, and maybe he doesn't want to do it, but
maybe they'll just choose to be the the biggest name on the market this year, assuming that like Alabama or somebody isn't on there with them. But
yeah, I guess it would be easier to attract a top candidate without having so many jobs open.
But point being, just like they suck, Clemson sucks. Bill Belichick's a disaster. What does the ACC have?
Georgia Tech.
19 teams, and none of them are worth a damn.
Wow.
Except Miami, who's okay.
Yeah, and I don't even think they're any good.
No, but they're okay.
The ACC completely irrelevant. As Metallica once said, sad but true.
So I don't know if they can afford to be strong with Notre Dame. Because, the irony of it is Miami needed Notre Dame to get in the playoff. They needed that game on their schedule. Without keep in mind that USC
They're another one that, like, there's two sides of looking at it. You could say, well, hey, maybe don't lose to 4-8 Florida, but also they could have afforded that loss had they not scheduled Ohio State. So I get where they're coming from.
I like the Cold War. I like the arguing back and forth. I want to see what happens there. Sam, send us a break. We'll come back. Keep talking sports. Stick with us.
Can't get enough Fan Run Radio? Download the free Fan Run app and take the best Tennessee sports conversations with you wherever you go.
Today, we raise a glass of Jameson Irish whiskey to the sport of football. Hear, hear!
To Gaelic football, born in Ireland in 1885 in its thrilling blend of soccer, rugby and basketball. On a massive field, 15 players kick or hand pass a round ball to score points over a bar or into a net. No pads, no helmet, no sense.
Hear, hear!
To college football, which kicked off in 1869 when Rutgers beat Princeton 6-4 in the Battle of New Jersey. With 11 players and helmets and pads, teams battle on a 100-yard gridiron with explosive pass plays and hard-hitting tackles. Unless you're called for targeting.
Hear, hear! Since 1780, Jameson Irish whiskey has been enjoyed by sports fans all around the globe. Whether your football is Gaelic, American, or even soccer, we can all agree on super smooth Jameson Irish whiskey. Hear, hear!
Got a problem tree looming over your home? Call ECR Total Landscapes. Whether it's trimming, removal, or storm cleanup, our certified pros get the job done safely and efficiently. We're licensed, insured, and ready 24/7 for emergency calls. Big or small, we cut them all. ECR Total Landscapes. Call now for a free estimate 865-384-2012 and mention promo code FANRUN for free stump grinding on any tree removal now through the end of the year. Also visit us at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
At Knoxville Insurance Group, they understand the challenges many consumers face when searching for insurance coverage. That's why whether it's for you, your family, or your business, they create a coverage plan specifically for your unique needs. Knoxville Insurance Group is an independent firm, which means they aren't beholden to just one insurance company. They search multiple companies, acting as your negotiator to find you the best possible policy and price. Start a quote in minutes at KnoxvilleInsuranceGroup.com or call them today at 865-694-9788.
Your smile says it all, so make sure it's saying the right thing. At Knoxville Smiles, we believe healthy teeth mean happy lives. Whether it's a routine cleaning, whitening for that big event, or fixing a nagging toothache, our gentle team is here for you. With flexible hours, family-friendly care, and the latest technology, Knoxville Smiles makes every visit stress-free. Don't wait another day to love your smile. Call Knoxville Smiles today at 865-539-1776 or book online at knoxvillesmiles.com. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
We've got an update from Trey Wallace. Trey Wallace says he just spoke with the Washtenaw County Jail and says Sharon Moore is still in the facility. No charges as of yet. So, yeah, it does kind of sound like they're just holding him because he threatened to hurt himself. It seems like this is just kind of a mental health thing. If there's still been no charges filed and he's still there,
they just got him in a straitjacket.
They kind of got him there to
padded room
to calm down and cool off.
He's just shaking. He's just riddled
Could
with
we get
anxiety.
Trey to ask an officer if Savion Hightower is like looking elsewhere? Maybe.
I don't think Trey would know.
Hey, Sharon.
Yeah, like he probably didn't get on the phone with Sharon. Is it Sharon or Sharon?
I say Sharon, but I don't know.
Yeah,
it's
He doesn't
interesting
deserve to have his name pronounced correctly after all this.
So Trey got through to the county jail, huh?
That's what he says.
That's interesting because they said they were getting like thousands of like media requests and stuff, and I'm surprised he got through.
Trey tweeted out he just spoke with him, so he got through.
Did you see where the girl, the alleged staffer, has like a disease?
A disease?
Yeah,
like an STI.
STI.
Yeah.
What's the I stand for?
Infection.
Really? I thought it was STD. Anyway, yeah, she had like she's also the daughter of a Chicago Bears scout. Did you know this part of this?
Yeah, I saw that. That doesn't
Jeff Shiver.
That part doesn't really interest me, other than the fact that like that's probably why she got a head start. You know, working for Michigan with their football staff, is I'm sure it had something to do with her dad being in football and all that. But like her dad being a scout, that's just to me kind of a regular job. It's not like a huge position of power or anything. Does that part interest you?
No, I mean not particularly.
Okay.
I just saw that was part of the story. Well, there was some information about.
I think you've made the disease part up. I haven't seen that.
No, she had a sickness.
And she had the flu one time. Hell, I got the flu right now.
Where the hell is this information? I swear this was in my.
You're the worst newsman around.
Well, it was in my group text last night. Now I can't find it.
You don't know how to search?
Because we were talking about Sonic. We were talking about lasagna. Maybe it was before that.
Sonic.
We were talking about the In-N-Out in Nashville. Oh, here it is. Did you see that? The In-N-Out opened in the Mid-State?
No.
Did you see that, Sam? The lines for the In-N-Out?
I didn't see the lines, but I did see that the first couple locations open this week.
I spotted one of them last time I went through there around Lebanon. And I saw where they were constructing one of them. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yep. Bear Scout's daughter fighting disease. So let's read about this. She had it was her lungs when she would run when she was in college. She would feel this pain and get really exhausted. Turns out she has a rare disease. She says she would go for a run and couldn't run for more than 5 minutes because it affected her lungs. She couldn't catch her breath and her legs felt really heavy. And after meeting with several doctors, she was diagnosed with Pompe disease, a rare progressive disorder that disables the heart and skeletal muscles and only affects about 1 in 40,000 people.
What's the relevancy of this?
It's just
is there a joke attached to this? Like, do you have like an observation?
Oh, I could make a joke, but I wasn't going to. She said she can't do too much like hard like working out, you know. She because she gets too tired.
Sure.
And like she can only do like walking and things like that. She can't do any intense exercise. So, so there's room for a joke there. If you wanted to.
Oh, he risks it all for a girl who's can't even really put in any work. Is that what you're going for?
Well, I wasn't going for that. I'm
That's
saying,
not nice to make. A Pompe disease? I've never heard of that. But
it's or might be Pompe, Pompe. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, that's just another angle to the story.
Yeah, I don't really care for that one.
Okay.
I did kind of laugh at Deion Sanders yesterday, just tweeting out "Lord Jesus," with Jesus in all caps, like, "Oh Lord, oh Lord Jesus, no, not more. Oh no, they've taken down another good, strong young black man's been taken down by the perils of the evil white woman." That's kind of how I felt reading Deion's tweet.
And it appeared that his wife was white too.
Yeah.
So he likes the white women.
Yeah, Dr. Umar will have a time with him. Are you familiar with Dr. Umar?
Is that a character from The Wire?
No, that's Omar, and he wasn't a doctor.
Oh.
Are you familiar? You're not familiar with Dr. Umar? Sam, do you know
Umar?
Dr.
Is
Umar?
that the guy from My 600-Pound Life?
Bubba, do you know Dr. Umar? Bubba knows. Bubba,
I'm familiar.
Bubba's on parts of the internet I'm on sometimes. Dr. Umar is I don't know if it's a bit or it's a bit, right? But is it a bit that became real? I don't know, but it's an internet personality that is he 51 years old? It goes. He talks about the perils of the black men and the white women, and how the white women will just bring you down. It's a very popular internet meme.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's
51 years old. What the hell?
He's been doing it too long.
That's throwing me for a little bit of a loop.
Those white women, they'll get you. I feel you.
And that's what Deion said. Lord Jesus, no. Not you, Sharon. Not you. Michigan going to be looking for a head coach, and that is, like we said, a big domino that could fall in college football. Like, that to me is bigger than the college football playoff games this weekend. Do you have any interest in the college football games? Because we're on Thursday, and I don't even know if they're not this weekend. The bowl games start this weekend, but the college football playoffs I haven't even really thought about. Army, Navy, haven't really cared about. The Heisman, whatever. I'm just all in on this Michigan search right now.
Well, don't forget the bowl games get started.
The bowl games get started in the Army, Navy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I don't have much
Transfer
interest.
Portal.
I never really.
Brandon Sorsby. Simpson.
I appreciate our servicemen, of course.
Sure.
I know it's a big patriotic event, but it's just.
Be careful. Be careful saying this.
I said the same thing last year, Bubba, and I stand by it. I mean, from a football standpoint, the Army-Navy game's just never done anything for me.
Once President Trump said it, it's fair game. Once Trump said it's bad football, we don't have to pretend it's good anymore.
He basically said the same thing. Yeah, it's more of a celebration of our.
These guys don't respect Blake Horvath.
Sad.
I don't.
Or Eli Heidenreich.
I mean, not on the football field. I respect them in their walk of life, their walk of life and what they'll do after they hang the cleats up. But no.
Yeah, everybody knows we love the troops. It's not about the.
Few people, you can't find a duo in Knoxville that loves the troops more than me and Cody. Maybe you can find somebody that loves them equal amount, but not.
I think you got a duo
more.
right back here that loves it more because Bubba and I like watching the Army-Navy game, and you guys just
you just like football more. You just like bad football more,
I
not
love
the
the
troops.
and I love when.
When's
they
the last
play
time you
football.
thanked a veteran?
Thanks my buddy's dad who was in the Navy on Veterans Day.
Oh, so all the way back a month ago? Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
When was the last time you did?
Last night before I went to bed when I said my prayers.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, when I say my prayers every night.
Hey, this
God
guy,
bless the troops.
You guys, I'm telling you, this guy used to talk to an old war veteran at the gym.
That's right,
all
at a
the
buddy.
time.
He probably said, "Oh, you're a disservice to this country."
No, he was always naked, and he just talked about, "Oh, what'd you do today?" I did a little cardio, did a little swam in the pool.
The guy didn't really like talking to you so much.
He just kind of grumbled around.
But at least you made that effort.
Yeah,
you know,
but
because you had a goal to talk to more strangers.
Yeah, nice of Sam to be able to thank the veterans on Veterans Day. So once a year, Sam gives thanks. Maybe 4th of July too.
Yeah.
This is always a close football game. You guys just don't like watching
close
football that's
close,
not flashy.
Close does not mean good. That's not true. I love non-flashy football.
That's not true because you're poo-pooing over Alabama and Oklahoma, and that's defensive football, and you're like, oh, I don't want to watch that slop ever again.
No, that's because I don't like thinking those teams are worthy of winning a playoff game. That's why I think that. One of my favorite games.
Football.
One of my favorite games was 6-3 LSU Alabama. Don't come on here talking to me, Sam. You're mistaking close football for good football.
Which is good football.
No, it's not.
Close games make good football.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Let's go out and watch some Little League football where they can't do anything. The final score is going to be.
Those games are like 30-point wins.
No. Little League
That's
football.
good football.
Little League football is like 6-0.
We're watching 7-year-olds get their first cases of CTE. That's awesome.
You get one touchdown in the game. That doesn't mean it's good football. It means it's close football. Those are two different things. Go out and watch a high school game. Hey, might not do a lot of scoring. That doesn't mean it's good football.
I don't feel
close football.
I don't feel like this game's always close either. I feel like it is. There've been like some real stinkers over the years.
Did you get the feeling that the Eagles and Chargers was good football on Monday night, Sam? It was close.
Hell yeah, it was good.
It wasn't good football.
Turn on that Monsters Inc. broadcast.
See, you're watching the damn Monsters Inc. broadcast.
What? The
Yeah, that was awesome.
What the hell is that, by
People
the way?
are going to be talking about solely for generations.
They had highlights of that on my ESPN page. It's like, watch Sully tackle Justin Herbert. I'm like, what?
Can you tell me?
What are you talking about?
Can you tell me why it was Monsters Inc.? I know they've tried. No. I know they tried different movies, but like it being Monsters Inc. because I think of duos when I think of Monsters Inc. But like
I think of my parents' divorce. That's my memory of Monsters, Inc. The thing I remember the most about Monsters, Inc. is watching it, and I remember distinctly it being at a time in my life as a kid when I was like depressed or something was wrong. I don't know exactly what it was, but I always line it up with that because it was around the time my parents got divorced. And I remember that Monsters, Inc. brought me joy. I remember it made me feel better when I watched it. I've carried that memory for years. I don't know if something traumatic happened, something bad happened. Like I said, it lines up with the divorce.
You think maybe it was the first time you felt represented by movies? Like you finally saw yourself in a character?
Which one?
Kind of both of them, honestly, but
yeah, Mike Wazowski. Sully's big guy. Yeah. I don't know. No, I think it made me happy because I remember that I was sad. I was a sad boy, depressed. Something was wrong in my life.
And Monsters Inc. is what brought you out of it?
Yeah.
Or just kept you going?
Yeah, the way I remember it. That's always been my memory.
But did you watch any of the broadcasts?
No. I mean, I don't think it would take me back to that place or anything.
When you see just a little round figure with one eye, do you get a little teary-eyed? When you see a Cyclops, you think back to Mike?
Teary-eyed? Just the tear just coming out of the one eye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you see Billy Crystal, do you feel safe?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe I was Boo.
Yeah.
In that
maybe
scenario at that point.
Boo didn't get to play, right? Did they make her a cheerleader? No, woke ESPN wouldn't do that. But I think of Monsters, Inc., I don't think of them having enough characters. I just kept seeing Mike and Sully out there. Do they have anybody else playing football?
I think they're just running out of children.
There was that old lady.
Like Toy Story, hey, okay, there's like 20 characters. You maybe could put a football team together for that.
There was the old lady. What was her name in Monsters, Inc.? She was like...
I think we should do like Cars next.
Ooh. Maybe.
The Incredibles.
Toe Mater on that O-line.
Bug's Life. We talked about that one.
Dude, Frozen.
That was after my time.
What if a guy tackles a girl? You don't want to send that message to the kids.
You don't. I do.
I don't. No, I don't. I don't
Equality.
want to do that at all.
If a girl wants to play football, she can play football, John.
Yeah, I don't want to have her get tackled violently, though. What if maybe they could just combine it? Could you just combine it and do all the Disney, like the Pixar movies?
That'd be cool.
Like, hey, Sully's like make him a defensive lineman at all times, and then you got
You wouldn't want to blow your load on one NFL game though.
But playoff game, maybe Buzz is the quarterback, or not Buzz. Woody's the quarterback. Maybe the Frozen girls are the cheerleaders there, Bubba.
Let it go.
Why do they have to be cheerleaders?
Because there ain't no women in the NFL, Bubba.
There's a couple.
I'm sorry. We're using cartoon characters to represent football.
You can
I
make a
feel
woman.
like anything goes off the rails. If we use cars,
You can make a woman a referee.
You can make a woman a referee, yeah.
wanted to go-
Bo Peep could be the shepherd, the gatekeeper.
I'd rather have young Sheldon.
Young Sheldon.
Yeah.
He's not an animated
That
character.
doesn't even relate.
What does that have to do with anything?
No, but you said referee, and that's,
You want them to get young Sheldon out there to referee the game?
that's what Nickelodeon did.
They had him ref the game, or
Well,
just had him as a sideline
he was the
reporter?
rules analyst. So every time there'd be a penalty, he
Yeah.
would say something.
Okay, I mean that's a little bit different. I mean that's not refing the game, but
It's all pretty silly.
it is all silly.
I understand they're trying to appeal to the kids, You want a new
kids.
generation of football fans, but I don't know. Seems silly.
Is
to
that
me.
going to convince them though?
Yeah, whatever happened to just having the athlete on the Wheaties box?
The target market does seem strange for this broadcast.
Well, plus I think the target market's for us.
You think?
I think it's for adults
Just
that just
feel a
put the
little
channel on.
nostalgic?
Because they feel nostalgic.
They're trying to get Disney adults to like football.
Because the kids, if you get used to watching Sully, I don't want to watch the regular version. I want to watch this version. That seems counterintuitive. That seems counterproductive. Hustling backwards, if you would. Hour 2 in the books. Hour 3 headlines coming at you. Let's talk sports on Fan Run Radio.
Check out our new and improved website at fanrunradio.com.
Are you thinking of buying a home but don't know where to start? Well, call VFL Josh Travis, your local mortgage expert with Foundation Mortgage, based right here in Knoxville. Whether it's your first home or your forever home, he'll keep the process simple every step of the way. To get started, visit mortgagebrokerjosh.com or call 423-312-9777 today. Foundation Mortgage Company, LLC is an equal opportunity housing company. NMLS number 1387311.
Attention service members and veterans. Introducing the Griffin Law Firm, your trusted ally in military legal matters. From court martials to benefit claims, at Griffin Law, your mission is their mission. Here's VFL Marshall Griffin.
As a veteran and retired military attorney, I've successfully defended lifelong benefits and helped preserve professional futures. So I know that when you hire a military justice lawyer, you maximize your chance to get relief. With my unique experience, I can advocate for you because there's no military matter that's too big or too small. Let us help you make these critical decisions that could affect the rest of your life. Remain silent. Request counsel. Call Griffin Law.
For a free consultation, call 888-707-4282. That's 888-707-4282. Or just visit griffinlawdefense.com.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
Hey, Pack Rat. Yeah, you. Are you moving cross country and you just don't know who to call? Call us right now. Listen, you've probably seen one of our containers in your neighborhood, but did you know that we can help you move anywhere in the United States? It's real simple. We'll drop a container off at the location you tell us to bring it to. You pack up your valuable possessions at your leisure. They stay safe right in your home. And when you're ready, call us. We'll come and pick up the container and give you a scheduled date of when your furniture and the other possessions will be at your new home. So if you're moving across country or across town, be a Pack Rat. Join the Pack Rat family. Call Pack Rat right now for your free quote. See y'all later, Pack Rats.
Call 800-965-1298. 800-965-1298. 800-965-1298. That's 800-965-1298.
Barley's has live music on weekends, general team trivia on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m., and now live sports trivia courtesy of the Knoxville Trivia Guys every Thursday night upstairs. The game starts at 7 p.m. and is free to play for everyone, so head on down to the Old City and show off your sports knowledge and win gift cards to Barley's. Use those gift cards to buy some delicious food and drinks, and you can take it all in with their wide selection of TVs and indoor projectors. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Dick's House of Sport at Westtown Mall is a destination devoted to sport, and it's your destination for exclusive events and experiences. Come visit a store like no other. Check out our 40-foot rock wall, golf performance center, hit tracks batting cage, and outdoor turf field. You can now rent our space for private events and birthday parties. Learn more about our events and exclusive product launches on Facebook and Instagram at Dick's House of Sport KNX. Dick's House of Sport, proud partner of Tennessee Athletics.
Talk Sports. Talk Sports. Talk Sports.
Talk Sports. Talk Sports from 7 to 10. Ay. Overrated, underrated, a Wednesday. Fan Run Radio, Talk Sports said, not in my house, I ain't talking to Kim, babe. John and Cody out here asking where the ops at. Tennessee Volunteers here for combat. It's the Cherokee Ghost, John Reed and Cody doing everything we can to bring Rocky Top back. Talk Sports from 7 to 10. Never leave a witness, never leave loose ends. Nico ain't nothing but a nuisance.
Hour number 3 kicking off here in the Fan Run White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios. Dispatch of Headlines is brought to you by SM Athletics. If you have a logo and you want to put on some gear, call SM Athletics. 865-966-3434 online at smathletics.com. Cody, Hour 3 headlines. What you got?
Did you see where the Thunder won their 16th straight game?
That's what I'm telling you, man. They're a wagon.
And they won it by 49 points over the Suns.
They're good.
Are they about to be like the best ever? The best team ever?
I think they're going to break the record. The record is 73-9. I think they're going to break it. I don't see them losing 9 more regular season games. 8 more would tie it. I don't see them doing it. I definitely don't see them losing 9 more. They're going to win 70. I think they're going to win 74 games at least. Maybe even more than that. They're good. They're young. They got pieces to go in and make the team better, too. That's what crazy part is. They got a lot of guys on the bench and a lot of draft picks that they could trade to get more, high-quality players if they wanted, but they don't even need them.
Yeah, some rumors that the Dodgers could be looking to trade for Tariq Skubal. How about that?
Really? How much more help do the Dodgers need?
Hey, take all you can get. You never know when an injury could mess you up.
Yeah. Hell, might as well spend it until the sport has to change.
Did you see where thousands of people in Lima, Peru went nuts when Limp Bizkit started playing break stuff during last night's concert?
That has to be pretty cool to be able to just go tour off of stuff you did 25 years ago. And it has to be cool for all those people that probably, I'm sure a couple of them maybe had access to it whenever it was happening live, but I'm sure that music just got more and more popular as time went on. You've seen videos of the break stuff concerts and celebrations. Get your moment to do it. You can go just be rich and be loved all across the globe if you're Limp Bizkit, all because of something you did here 25 years ago. I don't know if they could get a big concert together in America. Maybe one. Definitely couldn't tour or anything, but to still be able to go across the globe and feel that energy, it's got to be a pretty cool feeling. Dun-na. Dun-na. It's just one of those days.
I got a list of the top 25 NIL earners in college football.
Oh, do we? We have actual numbers of how much they made or how much they're worth?
Yeah, how much via Sports Grid.
Sports Grid?
It says top 25 NIL college football earners.
Do we believe it? Sports Grid, top 25 NIL earners. Is Arch Manning number one?
Yes.
Yeah. Who's number two?
Carson Beck.
Carson Beck? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Number three.
The Underwood kid's got to be up there somewhere, don't he? Bryce Underwood? No?
I don't see him on the list.
Okay.
Number three, Ohio State. That's got to be Jeremiah Smith. See, the way they tweeted this out, they didn't put the names. They just put the guy's face.
It's going to be a bunch of quarterbacks, I'd imagine, outside Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah, DJ Lagway, number 4.
At $3.8 million.
That's what they say.
Sellers, Nussmeier, Klubnik, Drew Aller. Then they got Nico at 3.1. So that's what Nico didn't make $3.1 million and
I don't
UCLA, right?
I don't know if that's
not right.
I don't know if that's reputable or not.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, is that not just the 2 that we were giving him and then maybe 1 from UCLA?
Yeah,
Did we still have to give it to him?
I don't know.
I would imagine we did not give Nico $2 million this year.
Hope not. Diego Pavia says that if a Group of 5 program ever won the national championship, that he would donate all of his NIL money to that team.
Hey, brother, you're not going to have that NIL money by the time that happens. That NIL money is going to dry up pretty quickly whenever you graduate.
I'm ready to see him crash and burn. I find him to be a very unlikable player.
No, but he kicked our ass.
Yeah, he did. He did.
I just really hope that Fernando Mendoza takes home the Heisman.
He wouldn't have kicked Jim Knowles' ass.
I hope not. That's what we'll cling our hat to.
LSU has apparently agreed
to cling our hope to, hang our hat on.
So we'll hang our hat on.
Cling our hat to.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
LSU has apparently agreed to cover any losses on the sale of Lane Kiffin's house.
Yeah, Lane had LSU. He had a lot of leverage. LSU just agreed to do everything. Like, they're paying him his bonus. He gets his playoff bonuses for Ole Miss winning. LSU has to give him $100,000 for a win, $1 million for a national championship. That's kind of crazy to me.
Says Kiffin's new LSU contract says the school will partially reimburse him if his Oxford home sells for less than the $2.89 million that he paid for it.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I guess if you're him, you're like, hey, I don't want to take an L on this. You're making me move. I don't want it to cost me $500,000 to put it on the market, especially if people hate me now and don't want to buy it. I don't know if you know this, but there ain't a lot of people in Oxford, Mississippi that probably have the need for a $3 million house that ain't got one already, you know?
There's another aspect to this, though, because it says I guess their sports investigative reporter said it appeared Kiffin only paid $1.7 million for the house. So I don't know if he's trying to make money off. I guess he's trying to make money on it.
Is he just lying about it?
I don't know.
Lane Kiffin's lying? I'm shocked.
I don't know. But, yeah, he's got a good deal worked out there at LSU.
What's he going to do at LSU? What's your prediction?
He's going to win.
How many games?
A lot of games. I think.
Is he going to win an SEC championship at LSU?
Yes.
Is he going to win a national championship at LSU?
I think he will.
You're saying yes. Sam, does he win an SEC championship at LSU?
No.
Does he win a national championship at LSU?
No.
Bubba, does Lane Kiffin win an SEC championship at LSU?
Yes.
Does he win a natty?
Yes.
I don't see him winning a natty. I'll say yes to the SEC championship. No, I don't see him winning an SEC championship either. I don't see him winning.
I think Kiffin.
I'll say no to both.
I think he's a great coach. I think he's a guy that players love playing for, and I think he's a great offensive mind.
Yeah, I think he lost to Kentucky last year at home.
Yeah, but I mean everybody. That's one game.
No, not everybody loses to Kentucky.
Nick Saban lost to UL Monroe.
That was after half his team got suspended for a big scandal.
Yeah, there's always a but
go look it up. They had like a whole textbook scandal that got them in trouble.
Yeah, Philip Fulmer leaked it, didn't he?
No,
or was that a different? That was a different Alabama cheating scandal.
That was a different thing.
I think Kiffin is the best. He's not young, but like young coach for being only 50 years old or whatever he is.
I just don't know what he's actually shown on the field that makes people think he's a championship level coach.
I mean, he's won everywhere he's been, or was at least on track to win, except for the Raiders. And I think
I don't think you would say he's on track to win at USC. They were terrible as last year.
He won at USC and then he got fired. But I mean, he had the 1 year where they won 10 games or whatever, right?
Yeah, the one game where they went 10-2. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that was a long time ago. He was young in his career. I think he's a better coach now. I think it's all about talent, and I think guys really like to play for Lane Kiffin. And I think at LSU, you've got, you always say Coach O's not a good coach. Like Les Miles ain't that great of a coach, but if Coach O and Les Miles can win natties there, I don't see why Lane Kiffin wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, I kind of need to see it with some of these SEC programs. I'm worried about the shift. I'm worried about the change. I don't know if the SEC is going to just be this dominant at the top conference anymore. You know, obviously we've seen it the last couple of years. I think if I ask you right now, SEC or the field winning a national championship, I think you're going to most likely take the field.
This year?
Bubba, you taking the SEC or the field to win the natty this year?
Taking the field.
Sam?
I'll take the SEC because Georgia was my pick preseason.
Cody?
I'm taking Georgia.
You're taking Georgia?
Yeah.
So you both are taking Georgia over the field. I'll take the field. Put it on the board.
Dogs are good. Dogs are right where they need to be right now.
Red Raiders.
Georgia is right where they need to be right now. They're back to old Georgia.
I got to yield to my college football expert here, Bubba, who got 4 of the 5 playoff teams, in his draft. He's my go-to voice on college football, and he's saying that he's taking the field, so I'm taking the field.
That's hard to deny that Bubba is a great expert when you look at his proven results, his proven track record.
Yeah.
He also said the Tennessee Vols were going to go 7-5 this year, and he wasn't that far off.
He was closer than
a
lot of people.
Bubba, known ball knower.
He's my go-to voice on college football.
I just don't see Georgia losing to outside of Georgia, who are the best teams? Indiana, Texas Tech.
Indiana and Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Georgia will probably have to beat both of them.
I think Georgia's going to get another one.
And they might. But I don't think we're still living in a college football landscape that it's the SEC and everybody else. That was the biggest misnomer about the NIL was that it was just going to make the rich richer. The NIL and the transfer portal was going to make the rich richer. I think we all agree that that's not been the case. It is spread all this out. It has let everybody kind of have a piece at the pie.
Speaking of Georgia,
piece at the pie, piece of the pie.
Everybody got a piece of the pie.
Yeah.
Speaking of Georgia and Louisville canceled their series that was set to start in 2026. And the U.S. House has passed a bill to combat stadium drones. I've been telling you about these drones. You said I was crazy. Calling me some nut like I'm Randy Quaid out here, but clearly it's an issue as the U.S. House passes a bill to disable the drones.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah. Let me make sure there's no important NFL injury news. I always like to give an NFL injury update if possible. The Bucs have activated Mike Evans.
That's a big deal.
That's big news.
Sam, how are we feeling about Emeka Egbuka? I guess you don't have to worry about it. You're going to bye week.
Yeah.
I kind of like that Mike Evans and Godwin are back and that now maybe he can go back to kind of not having double teams on him all times. I need him to be good tonight.
I haven't benched Egbuka all season, and it's just going to be one of those guys I'm going to burn
ride
the
with
boats
him
with type of thing.
Yeah.
Either I get a 20-point performance from him and my patience pays off, or I look like an idiot when he scores 3 again.
Justin Herbert has a sore hand, but x-rays were mostly clean. Jaden Daniels is shelved again with an elbow injury out versus the Giants. And Travis Kelce says he is stumped trying to find a fix for his performance. He just can't figure it out.
You got an update on Drake London? Is he supposed to play tonight? Huh?
I saw yesterday. I think he's out.
He's out? Son of a gun. I hate Drake London. You know what? I appreciate Drake London just telling me he's out because then I had to decide between London and Egbuka.
Makes the decision easier, not having to decide.
Yeah.
I benched Egbuka last week. It was actually the right move.
It was the right move. He dropped a wide open touchdown. Maybe it would have looked a little different had he not dropped a wide open touchdown. Drake London is still day-to-day. That was on December 8th. That's not telling me anything. The team has since ruled him out. Okay. He's ruled out. He's not playing. Okay.
I have one more quick note if you have any interest.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sports Reference's most viewed player pages in every state.
Oh.
So this is the athlete with the most views in every state.
Let's do that next segment.
Okay.
On this day in history, 2008.
Oh, 2008.
2008.
Where was I in 2008? December 11th.
I'd say you were in high school.
December 11th, 2008.
You just finished up your freshman year.
Was this football related?
No.
Was it sports related?
No.
Did someone die?
No.
Did someone live?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. Someone was alive.
Was a celebrity involved?
Yeah.
Did a celebrity do something good?
No.
Did they do something bad?
Yeah.
Did a celebrity kill someone?
This person wasn't a celebrity before this.
So because of what they did, it made them famous?
No, made them infamous.
Was it a mass shooter?
No.
Was it a bomber?
No.
Was it a terrorist?
No.
Was it a probably not a dictator? Was it a cult leader?
No.
2008. Was it a murderer?
No.
Was it a kidnapper?
No.
Was it a robber?
Kind of.
Someone stole something?
Yeah. Kind of.
Did it involve a car?
No.
Did it involve a heist?
Kind of.
Jewelry?
No.
Mona Lisa?
No.
Okay. Somebody kind of took something that wasn't theirs.
You could say it was kind of related to sports because it did affect a baseball team, but you probably wouldn't think of it as affecting a baseball team.
Did this happen in America?
Yeah.
Did it happen in the East Coast?
Yeah.
New York?
Yeah.
City?
Yeah.
This happened in New York City.
2008.
Oh, was this the housing thing?
No.
The Wall Street?
No.
No.
He thought he had it. He's like, oh, I got no.
Yeah,
wrong.
I did think I had it.
Yeah, wrong.
Was this Captain Sully when he
Nope.
landed the plane?
Nope.
What happened in New York in 2008?
That was kind of like robbing and stealing. Sully didn't do anything like that.
No, not that we know of. Robbing and stealing in New York. Was it the Joker?
Might have a guess.
Batman?
Well, it did come out in 2008, but no. Sam, you want
go
to help
ahead,
me?
Sam.
Does this have to do with Ponzi scheme? Old Madoff?
Yeah. Good job by you, Sam.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was talking about with the housing thing.
I don't think
It's not a housing thing. What do you think Bernie Madoff did?
Is that not what caused the housing thing to collapse or whatever?
Bernie Madoff's Ponzi scheme? No.
That is what I was thinking of. That it didn't cause a housing. I don't even know what it's called, like a collapse, the housing market to collapse.
No, he was just stealing. He was just taking money from rich people.
Well, that's what I was thinking of.
Great movie on that, by the way. Wizard of Lies.
Wizard of Lies?
2008. Housing crisis. Housing crash. The financial meltdown triggered by a collapse in the U.S. housing market.
Yeah.
Was this not related to Bernie Madoff because of the loans given to borrowers with low credit scores, often with low initial teaser rates that reset to much higher rates?
Uh-huh. Keep going.
What caused the housing crash in 2008?
Keep going.
Oh, I mean, this is definitely what I was thinking of, though.
You just combined Madoff and the housing crisis?
Yeah, were they two completely separate things?
To my understanding, yes.
I don't remember the details of this.
Okay.
Obviously.
How powerful do you think he felt?
I remember it, but.
Say that again, Sam?
He probably felt so powerful.
Yeah, I bet he did. But then at the same time, I bet he's like, man, this sucks. I'm going to eventually owe all these people money. Like all these, like I can only move this money around for so long before eventually it's going to catch up to me. I would imagine that would be a very stressful time to just know that like you were on borrowed time. But maybe not. Maybe he thought, hey, I'm good. I'm going to get away with this. It'll all work itself out. I don't know. Be kind of cool, though, to be like he's the go-to guy. Like kind of the Charles Manson to Colts, Bernie Madoff is to Ponzi schemes.
Did he kill the Ponzi scheme? I feel like we haven't really had a noteworthy one ever since.
That's a good question. That's a good question. Ponzi scheme scandals. I don't know if there's anybody else that is currently trying to do it. That's a good question. 8 of the most notorious Ponzi schemes in U.S. history. We'll have that for you, as well as the most, what did you say, the most searched football, basketball reference, sports reference? Well, what was it? Just in the States.
Most searched athletes. Bernie Madoff's Ponzi scheme wasn't a cause of the 2008 housing crisis, but his massive fraud collapsed because of the crisis as investor redemption surged. Exposing the scheme's lack of real investments.
When the housing market crashed, people were like, hey, I'm going to need some of that money back.
Yeah. See, I knew it was tied somehow.
I don't think you get credit for that, bro.
I think I don't think
you don't get credit for that at all. You weren't sitting around when people say
I had the right idea.
When people say Bernie Madoff Ponzi scheme, no one thinks, oh yeah, it happened because the housing crisis. No, you don't get credit for that.
Bernie Madoff was caught because of the housing crisis, though.
No one talks about that.
The housing crisis? People didn't talk about that?
No, people talk about the housing crisis, but people don't talk about
They were linked. They were tied together.
No, I don't.
Yes, they were.
I don't.
If that's a show your work problem on the math test, I get like 70% of that.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because if I'd have asked you to explain how they were connected,
I couldn't explain it.
That's why you would have got 70%.
I mean, I couldn't explain it, but I was on the right path there.
No, you weren't.
I just didn't mention Bernie Madoff.
You just happened to be lucky that there were two financial problems of 2008.
And they were tied together.
They're pretty different, but people with money. Yeah, people lost money. They needed money. Sure.
A good professor would have given me most of the credit.
I don't agree with that at all.
Half credit at least. You at least get half credit.
The audience can give you half credit if they want to. Stick with us. Let's talk sports on Fan Run Radio.
For the fans, by the fans. This is Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
Hey Knoxville, Surfside iced tea and vodka made with real brewed tea is only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar with no bubbles and no troubles. That's right, zero carbonation, so it's easy to sip and enjoy. Headed to a game day or party at a friend's house? Bring an iced tea or lemonade variety pack from Surfside or try their green tea and new raspberry tea vodka. Find the can with the sunset stripes this season. Surfside iced tea and vodka, sold at bars, restaurants, and stores near you. Surfside iced tea and vodka, sunshine in a can. Must be 21 or older. Enjoy responsibly.
Are you thinking of buying a home but don't know where to start? Well, call VFL Josh Travis, your local mortgage expert with Foundation Mortgage, based right here in Knoxville. Whether it's your first home or your forever home, he'll keep the process simple every step of the way. To get started, visit mortgagebrokerjosh.com or call 423-312-9777 today. Foundation Mortgage Company, LLC is an equal opportunity housing company. NMLS number 1387311.
Hey, Vols fans, Cody Brown here. I grew up right here in Tennessee and know what it means when someone says, I've got your back. That's why you can trust Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee. Whether it's your home, your vehicle, your family's future, or the business you built from the ground up, we will show up for all of your insurance needs. We are Tennesseans who understand what matters, which is doing right by you. Insurance is not all about just paperwork and policies, but it's about the people we insure every day. So if you want insurance that hits home, give me a call at 865-992-3871. Go Vols.
For over 3 years, Crumble Cookies has served the Knoxville area. From Clinton Highway to Parkside Drive, even our friends out in Maryville have reached you, our fans, with the best cookies in the game. This fall, Crumble is gearing up for yet another fantastic season. Whether you're tailgating or looking for a pick-me-up after getting the kids from school, Crumble has you covered. Download the Crumble app to check out this week's rewards and features. And stop on by. Tell them Fan Run sent you, but don't miss the cookies.
Yee-haw! I've been hooting and hollering ever since I started betting with the VIP Play app. VIP Play has more than 200 leagues, every bet type you can imagine, live betting and live hosts, all with 24/7 support from real live people when you need them. Start betting better with the VIP Play app today.
Don't be a better, be a better with VIP Play today.
Download VIP Play today or head to VIPPlayApp.com. Make sure you use the promo code FANRUN to take advantage of their welcome bonus and so they know that we sent you. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-8899-9789. Must be 21 or older and located in Tennessee to bet.
Got a flat tire? Strange noise under the hood? Don't stress. Roll into Matlock Tire and Auto Service. From oil changes and brake repairs to brand new tires, Matlock's certified techs do it all. Fast, friendly, and fair priced, Matlock is the home of the price match guarantee. Bring in any competitor's ad and Matlock will match the exact same tire for the exact same price. Matlock Tire and Auto Service. 5 locations in East Tennessee. Visit MatlockTireService.com to find the location nearest you and schedule your appointment.
On my mind. We forgot Charles Ponzi. The guy's got it named after him, Charles Ponzi. He was so good that he wasn't even the first person to have this type of scam, but he did it so good, getting $15 million from people in only 8 months back in 1920. $15 million in 8 months in 1920. It would have been a big haul.
I mean, that's very impressive. I was just asking, like, has there been anyone post Madoff?
No, right.
You know?
Madoff, let's see. The man, this was Lou Pearlman. You might not know that name, but he was.
Sounds familiar, actually.
There's a Ron Pearlman.
Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, and then there's his wife is married to, or not his wife, his sister is married to Danny DeVito, like Leah Pearlman, I think's her name.
Ron Perlman's
Is that her
sister is married to Danny DeVito.
Right? Is that not right?
I don't know.
Ron Perlman.
I just remember him from Sons
sister.
of Anarchy.
I think that's her sister. Yeah, Rhea Perlman. Yeah, you know, Rhea Perlman was also the mom in Matilda, which Danny DeVito was in. You've seen this girl around, I'm sure, right? This woman.
She looks like Ron Perlman.
As her sister, as a sister. Anyways. Anybody since then, but Ron Perlman, like I was saying, he was the guy behind the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, and he also stole $300 million out of people.
He was about as sharp as a cue ball.
Tom Petters, this was 2010. Now he got sentenced in 2010. 2020, no, that's sentencing again. I think Madoff might have been the last one. Maybe he scared everybody because they got Madoff for 150 years. That's what he got sentenced to. He gets credit for taking $20 billion.
Whew. I was going to say, if you're smart enough to be a big white-collar crime guy, like to know how to do all that with money, it's probably worth it. But
No,
I would say he disagrees.
I would say it's not worth it. I would say you could go out and find a way to make money.
No, I'm saying like most white-collar criminals, I think probably like after they do their jail time, they probably say it's worth it because of the money they made and probably put in the offshore accounts and stuff.
Yeah,
but Bernie Madoff would not say it's worth it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is most of these you get sentenced. Most of these guys got sentenced to at least 50 years.
Yeah, see, that wouldn't be worth it.
The idea of having a judge tell you 50 years, like, oh my God. Like if you told me 5 years, that still seems crazy. But like at least in my mind, okay, I just sit here for 5 years to be 40. Okay. 50, you'd be like, I'm dead. I'm dead here. I have to live my whole life here in prison. That's why prison's so scary. That's why.
But they probably are in the nice prisons, right? Like they're not in the tough prison.
Yeah. Do you have the Google the sports reference page? I'm interested. So this is what
this is the most searched athletes is what this is
per state.
Right. Per state.
So this will be a mix of college and professional people, I would imagine.
No,
it's just
this is Sports Reference's most viewed player pages is what this is
in each state. Okay, so yeah, but it could be college players too, right? Sports Reference does college players too. No,
there are no college players.
Okay,
these are all pros.
Which, by the way, you know, one of the funny things we've like looking at on the radio over the last 7 or 8 years is when the Hub puts out their most searched videos by each state.
The Hub, what are you referring to?
The Hub. You know what I'm talking about.
Not aware of it.
I don't know if you're allowed to say it on YouTube. I think you get in trouble if you say the P word. We'll get flagged.
Prawn Hub.
The Corn Hub. It got banned in so many states that like that search just kind of made me sad. More sad than usual. Like, you know, ha, 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 look at all these weirdos looking at this stuff. But the map just had like only like 30 states. 20 states have banned them. Said no more.
Oh, that made you sad.
Yeah, like I used to like seeing what the freaks in Tennessee like looking at.
Yeah.
Hey, what did the people in Texas search? Oh, New Mexico. Like 20 of the states.
Cowgirls.
20 of the states just had nothing.
Naked cowgirls.
Just had nothing at all. Tennessee, who's the most looked at sports reference page in Tennessee? Bubba, do you have a guess? Sam, do you have a guess?
For a specific sport or just everything?
That's a good question, Sam.
How many times do I have to explain this to you people? This is Sports Reference's most viewed player pages of 2025.
But they have different sports, so I'd imagine any sport.
It's all professional athletes.
All professional sports.
You guys, you seem very excited by this, and I feel like you're all going to be disappointed.
I think it's going to be a lot of the same player for a lot of the states.
Okay, well, who do you think it is?
LeBron James?
Oh, Sam saw the map.
I mean, I just would guess that the most famous basketball player on the planet would be the most searched.
Well, you would be correct, Sam.
Is it just all LeBron James?
It is mostly LeBron James.
Oh.
It's not all LeBron James.
Though. Was Texas Luka at least? Like
Texas is LeBron James.
I'd like if Texas was just still looking up Luka's stats, still wanting to like see how he was doing.
Name a state you're interested in, and I'll tell you.
Florida.
Florida is LeBron James. Delaware is
It's the little one up in the Northeast.
Lamar Jackson. I don't know
What about Montana?
Montana is LeBron James.
Son of a gun.
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. Now, see, the Northeast gets a little interesting. Rhode Island is Aaron Judge.
Oh.
Hawaii.
Good question, Bubba. Good
Is that a
question.
real state?
Hawaii.
LeBron James.
Golly.
The King. Alaska.
LeBron James.
What's the most shocking name on this list, do you think?
That's good question by you, Bubba. You're on fire. You've been good this week.
Well, there's one. There are four guys that are only mentioned in one state.
Livy Dunn. Does she count?
Fingers crossed.
No,
she doesn't have a sports reference page.
She's not on here.
Yeah.
The most shocking guy, I would say, would be.
Give me the state first.
Washington.
State, Washington State.
What else would it be?
Washington, D.C.
It's not a state.
No, but sometimes it gets included on these maps.
Russell Wilson.
D.C. actually is included, and it's LeBron James.
Who do you think is getting looked at in Washington?
I'll give you a hint. It's not LeBron James.
It's not LeBron James.
Shohei.
Nope.
Is it a basketball player?
Nope.
It's a football player.
I didn't say that.
Oh.
Patrick Mahomes.
Oh.
Nope.
Is it a soccer player?
Nope.
Baseball player? Cal Raleigh?
There you go.
We did it.
Dumpers got that state locked down.
We did it. He's the most famous. I mean, you can kind of say he's the most famous athlete in that state if he's the most looked at when their stats. I mean, I know it's not an exact correlation.
He's the most viewed in 2025.
How many players are represented here? I know LeBron James.
I told you
Aaron Judge.
I told you Aaron Judge, Lamar Jackson, Cal Raleigh. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 other players here.
5 other players?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 5,
give me one of their states.
It'll kind of give it away.
Oh, okay.
But if you want to do that, I can.
Give it away. Give it away.
Like
give it
Missouri,
away.
they're
Now.
looking up Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes is in 2 states.
Yeah, Kansas and Missouri.
Yep. You got it.
I like to are these people just looking up stats to like argue with their friends, or are they like just trying to track it? Like, because I think I don't go look up my favorite players on Sports Reference.
I think I'm on Sports Reference every time I'm in a sports argument.
Yeah, it's just an argument. Like you just got to get a little bit of data to back you up.
Yeah.
Who's arguing about Patrick Mahomes in Kansas? Like New England, like Massachusetts. They should be looking up Patrick Mahomes stats to make themselves feel better about Brady. Like, oh, look at this. Brady would have been way better.
Well, New England and New York, Aaron Judge he's the second most represented player on here.
Okay.
So, like all of the Northeast, other than Maine loves LeBron James.
Is Shohei Ohtani on the list?
Shohei's not anywhere. Nope. And
Drake May.
Shohei didn't get California because
LeBron James.
That's
sad for Shohei.
What'd you say, Bubba?
I said Drake May.
Nowhere to be found. But Aaron Judge is on New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Jersey.
Give me the other players that were mentioned.
Pennsylvania.
Saquon Barkley.
No.
Aaron Rodgers.
Jalen Hurts.
Now that would be an Eagle. Like if I was an Eagles fan, I'd be constantly looking at those stats, being like, "Oh my God, we got to get rid of this guy. Look at this. He throws for 120 yards a game, but check the postseason record. He's a winner. He won a Super Bowl."
3 other states here: Wisconsin.
Cheese.
They wouldn't be looking up J.J. Watt. Jordan Love? No. Giannis.
There you go.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oklahoma.
SGA?
Yep.
How do they? Do you think they know how to spell it? I guess you would have to if you're a Thunder fan, right? Like you've typed it enough that you get.
It'll fill it in.
I know how to spell it. I don't even really watch them.
You know how to spell Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
I think so.
All right, let's go. Let's see it.
S-H-A-I.
Hold on. Let me type it up so I can check. All right, go ahead.
S-H-A-I-G-I-L-G-E-O-U-S. Alexander.
How do you spell Alexander?
Didn't put the hyphen. Good job by you, Sam.
I feel like once you start typing it, though, it'll fill it in.
Yeah, and once you realize that Shai and Alexander's pretty easy to spell, that you probably could. Can you spell Giannis Antetokounmpo?
GIANNIS ANTETOUNKOUNPO or something like that.
Yeah,
you misplaced the U, but you're pretty close.
Two TO.
Yeah. Then KOUNM.
KOUNM. Okay.
Yeah, KOUNM.
Yeah,
That's a tough one.
That was close.
And there's one other player y'all should be able to get. Colorado.
Jokic.
Big Jokic.
Yes.
I would spend a lot of time on Jokic's sports reference page if I was a Denver fan, because I'd be comparing him to like the all-time greats. And I think I'd be like, when is he going to get talked about as a top 5 player of all time?
You'd go on to like the player comparison part of it.
I'd be there all the time.
Every great.
Yeah.
Like, why aren't we talking about this guy more?
He's so much better than Shaq. Look at the longevity. I don't care about rings. Look at the MVPs. It's a different sport now. You give Jokic Kobe Bryant, they're going to win titles too. That's what I'd be spending all my time saying. That was fun. Cody didn't seem to enjoy it. Do you have any Ponzi scheme questions for me?
For you?
Well, yeah, I looked it up. I did a little research. Well, I just did a little research.
No, I mean, I
have a list of CNN's 8 most, notorious Ponzi schemes in U.S. history. I didn't know if you had any more questions about it.
No, I don't have any more questions about it, but
okay,
you can tell me if you want.
There was a big one, Sam, in 2013. An 18-year-old.
He was running it?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Ian Bick, an 18-year-old event promoter with multiple businesses in Danbury, Connecticut.
Ian Bick?
B-I-C-K.
Is that the guy that invented the mechanical pencil?
No, that's just B-I-C.
No. I hate mechanical pencils.
Apparently HBO made an anthology about it.
I think I pushed too hard. I've broken every mechanical pencil. I hated buying the lead.
Bick says he wasn't trying to run a Ponzi scheme. I was just looking at it as taking one loan to pay off another, he explained.
Makes sense.
He defrauded his business investors of only $500,000.
How much time did he get?
That's a good question. Let's see.
Because if you do that when you're 18 and put it in the offshore accounts, maybe
3 years. 3 years of prison.
See there, he'd probably say it's worth it.
To be 18, yeah. If you get $500,000, yeah. I mean, if you get to live a lavish life at 18, you probably would say, it's worth it.
You get the money by the time you're out of college.
You could just say you're going to school.
Yeah, basically.
5 years in a white-collar prison, you just learn new tricks of the trade.
Street smart.
Just learn some business stuff, yeah. Go to college or go to prison. I mean, I'd prefer to go to college, but hey.
Yeah, college is a prison for some people.
Damn, that's true. The pressure is the weight of the world.
Yeah.
Parents calling, how are your grades?
Well, the loan debt they get you into.
Well, that too.
Then you need a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah.
Get out of it.
That's true. Damn, deep.
Quite a system, isn't it?
Yeah. Cards are stacked against us, brother. Stacked against us. Last call on the other side. Stick with us. Let's talk sports on Fan Run Radio.
Big Orange Country's home for sports. This is Fan Run Radio.
Located in Knoxville's historic Old City, Barley's offers great food, live music, the best draft beer selection in town, and now your new favorite place to watch sports. Their indoor projector is perfect for any weather, and they've revamped their upstairs area with more TVs to take in all of the action. Their menu features hand-battered chicken tenders, juicy burgers, fresh salads, and the tastiest pizza in Knoxville. You can enjoy their happy hour drink specials daily from open until 6 p.m. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Your smile says it all, so make sure it's saying the right thing. At Knoxville Smiles, we believe healthy teeth mean happy lives. Whether it's a routine cleaning, whitening for that big event, or fixing a nagging toothache, our gentle team is here for you. With flexible hours, family-friendly care, and the latest technology, Knoxville Smiles makes every visit stress-free. Don't wait another day to love your smile. Call Knoxville Smiles today at 865-539-1776 or book online at knoxvillesmiles.com. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
White Claw is taking hard seltzer to new heights with White Claw Surge. At 8% alcohol, White Claw Surge is a stronger wave of refreshment that doesn't compromise on taste. Available in 4 bold waves of flavor like ripe blackberry, citrusy blood orange, zesty natural lime, and tart cranberry. Check out your favorite retailer in-store and online for the White Claw Surge Variety 12-pack and 16-ounce single-serve cans. White Claw Surge. Please drink responsibly.
Welcome to Axle Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal, it's an energy. As a leading third-party logistics company, Axle is powered by an award-winning culture built on a work hard, play hard mentality. Here, the drive for success is contagious and hard work never goes unnoticed. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Axle Logistics is the place to launch your career. Join us and take your ambition to the stars. To learn more, visit axlelogistics.com.
Got a problem tree looming over your home? Call ECR Total Landscapes. Whether it's trimming, removal, or storm cleanup, our certified pros get the job done safely and efficiently. We're licensed, insured, and ready 24/7 for emergency calls. Big or small, we cut them all. ECR Total Landscapes. Call now for a free estimate, 865-384-2012, and mention promo code FANRUN for free stump grinding on any tree removal now through the end of the year. Also, visit us at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
Last call here on the program. You got any thoughts on tonight's Thursday night game? Falcons, Bucks. Kind of a must-win for the Bucks, or at least shaping up that way. I guess they're going to be just kind of confined to just winning the division or missing the playoffs.
Ugly division. Usually is.
I do like when the Falcons and Bucks play, though. That's usually a fun game.
Usually it has always been an ugly division, unless Drew Brees or Tom Brady are playing in it, you know.
It is not a must-win for the Atlanta Falcons. They are already eliminated. They are out. No playoffs for them. Another team that probably should have just fired their coach that for some reason brought him back just after firing him a year later. I don't imagine Raheem Morris is long for that world. Sam, you have any interest in Falcons Bucks? Any props?
Yeah, I mean, I have interest in it. I'm with you. I always love the NFC South games. These are like high scoring 30, 40-point games or something like that where it's just balls flying.
Falcons and Bucks have played some classics.
They have.
Mike Evans just needs like 800 yards over the last 4 games to keep his 1,000-yard streak going.
Oh, he'll get it.
Baker's just going to force feed him. I need Egbuka. Please, Egbuka. I need you.
Is it confirmed that Evans is playing tonight?
I imagine since they activated him yesterday, then yes. I would imagine so.
Score.
He's got props listed. Like if you go check out VIP Play, use a promo code FANRUN. He's got props listed, so that usually means they expect him to play. Come on, Egbuka. I need you. I need you, baby. Come on, Baker. Throw him the ball. Bubba, what did we miss today?
Couple things.
Yeah.
We've got former Tennessee Titan Keith Bullock upset with local Titans media after an article around Cam Ward's attitude issue arose.
Yeah, so that was interesting. We didn't really talk about that. Cody, you got the scoop on that in Nashville? Player being taken off a plane?
Yeah, some nerd on Nashville radio, some dork.
Media members no longer getting to fly with the boys.
Yeah, this guy got banned from the team plane for his actions.
Because he went on the radio and told a story of something that happened on the plane, which I think is one of those unwritten rules that if you are getting to travel with the team, you're not allowed to really report on it.
Yeah, he wanted to be Mr. Look at Me, Mr. Important. I'm on the team plane. Ooh, not anymore, nerd.
That makes me wonder, is he just not going to get to go on road games anymore, or is he got to
Yeah, he's kicked off of the team flight, I think. I
saw. Well, no, I know he is, but like, does he have to still go? Does he have to like book his?
I'm pretty sure he's just going.
He's going to have to book his own flight.
Welcome to Southwest, pal.
Yeah,
have to go to the airport and do all that.
Yeah,
I didn't know if that would just mean that the Titans
that
would be like,
bag
actually,
won't fit.
we're going to hire somebody else now to do this job for the next couple weeks.
Got to make sure that bag fits under the seat in front of you.
So then it got wrote about, which then made it go viral. Then Paul Kaharski, of course, sunk his teeth into it and started talking about it and blew it up, and then that led to some reprimand. Him getting reprimanded.
Apparently, that guy's only on Nashville radio because his dad is a big advertiser in the mid-state. That's what I was told from an inside source.
Really?
It's the only reason he's got a job.
Interesting.
It's all about who you know.
Up next, we have Gaston Moore manning the helm against Old Dominion for the Cure Bowl as Byron Brown sits out.
Okay. Any interest in that? So watching Gas Pipe.
A lot of interest.
Yeah.
A team without Goalish.
No goalish, no quarterback. Let's let Gaston Moore go out there and throw the ball around.
We have Jermod McCoy officially declaring for the draft.
Okay, I think he did that about the end of the third quarter against Oklahoma.
Yes. All right.
I think that's about the time he said, you know what, it's time to declare for the draft.
I'm starting to think he's not going to play this season.
We've got a potential scandal involving the World Cup and Fox International channels only being that way because the ex-Fox International CEO was caught in a bribery scandal back in 2023. So people are linking two and two together. We have Sal Ehlinger apparently denying the Colts' interest, according to Jordan Schultz.
Where is Sam Ehlinger? Is he just
Denver.
retired? Huh?
He's in Denver.
He's denying their interest. How does he get?
Well,
is he on the practice squad?
For the Broncos.
And they tried to sign him to the roster, and he said no?
He wants to stay with Sean Payton instead.
Instead of getting to play?
He said he'd rather develop himself under Sean Payton.
I think he would have just been their backup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, I think it still would have been Rivers playing, and then he would have just been the backup, which he's just like, I'll just stick with where I'm at.
Well, if that's the case, then sure. But, like, if they called him before Phillip Rivers, like, I feel like that's a dumb move, right? If you're him and they called you to actually offer you the starting job the last month, you take it, right?
Yeah, it's a chance to play a couple games.
Right, but you're saying he denied the request to be their backup.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's different.
We have Notre Dame going bowling for real for community fundraising.
Nice.
We have Louisville versus Ole Miss opening the season in Nashville.
All right. Louisville, Ole Miss this upcoming year, right, in 2026?
Yep. We have Underdog losing their sports betting. So I don't know what that means for that platform there.
So do they basically get caught doing like props and not being like regulated? Why they lose it? What happened to them?
Unsure of that.
I've never used Underdog. Sam, have you ever used Underdog?
Mm-mm.
Cody, have you ever used Underdog?
No, I use Favorite.
We have Brandon Ains in the portal, a Tennessee linebacker from Page.
I need answers.
I don't have answers, so I'm going to the next statement.
I need you to look it up while I stall because I'm interested in what happened. Look it up for me. Tell the audience why Underdog lost their gambling. Did you see 40 points last night for Chaz Lanier? Hit 9 threes.
Who he play for?
The Motor City Cruise.
It's a good name.
He plays for the Detroit Pistons, but I guess with them having a long layoff for the in-season tournaments, the Emirates Cup, he had a little bit of time. They want to keep him fresh, let him develop. Went down to the Motor City Cruise and dropped 40 points last night.
Sounds like this is only in North Carolina that Underdog is.
And they're changing it to predictions. So the call sheet kind of method is potentially changing the pathways of sports betting.
I did see a tweet about this, though. If you placed a futures bet in North Carolina with them like shutting it down, they're counting it as a win.
What?
Yeah.
Everybody's?
That's what I read.
Damn.
So like if you'd bet like, if you had taken like a super long shot, like for instance, my Hawks to win the East, they just pay it out?
Yeah.
No way they can pay out all that.
90 to 1, 100 to 1, doesn't matter. Like if you,
they're claiming for bankruptcy.
there's no way.
They're
Sam.
probably just giving maybe they're giving your money back or something.
There's no way they're counting that as a win.
I saw this tweet. Important account update starting December 17th. Sports betting will no longer be available on the Underdog platform. It'll still be available to make fantasy picks. And then it says all previous wagers will be honored and any futures that haven't settled will be paid out as a win.
So maybe Underdog, maybe they don't have the parlay section, but you've seen all those like, hey, I'm going to put $5 on like 10 things to win $1 million. Like people like if this champion wins and this champion wins, I'm going to pick the Wimbledon winner, the US Open winner. Maybe you couldn't do that on Underdog because Underdog's just kind of a over-under setup, right? That's kind of what it was.
I would guess so.
Yeah.
There's
you're
no
saying
way
like, you put a $5 bet with 9 different combinations,
right?
It'll win you $1 million,
right?
Yeah,
and
that's
surely
impossible.
they're not grading that as a win.
I don't think that
It'd be impossible to pay all that out.
But maybe they don't allow those.
I'm sure it's maybe just like single futures bets.
Yeah, like
you
maybe
put
like
$50 on the Hawks to win the East, but you can't parlay it with anything.
They might not even offer that. It might have just been like $50 on Trae Young to average over 25 points a game or what, because they do
like for the season.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure they just did over unders to my knowledge. So maybe it was just something like that, like so and so to have greater than 1,000 yards in the NFL this year.
I'm not super familiar with their platform. One of my buddies sent that to me yesterday, and he was like, "This is wild."
The only time I've ever seen anybody listed, it's just all props, like over unders, not like really any team stuff. Which makes sense that they would be transitioning just into like the predictions market because they're maybe we got that completely wrong, but I've never used it. I just see that online sometimes. Okay. Anything else, Bubba?
Pete Alonso's an Oriole. Braylon Staley, SEC Freshman of the Year. Ohio State's Bobcat. Not Ohio State, but Ohio Bobcats coach on leave without explanation. And Vol Tennis signs Dragos Kazaku.
Good job by you, Bubba. You did a great job with that. You're a stud when it comes to the news. Braylon Staley, SEC Freshman of the Year. We didn't even talk about it. And there's not much to say, but Cody could have threw it in headlines for us.
Joe Burrow sounded like he was going to retire too, but Cody didn't want to talk about that either.
I don't want to talk about that.
That was weird. I mean, Joe Burrow, if you put him up side by side to Andrew Luck, a lot of parallels there.
It's me, Joe Burrow Jr.
Both elite, once-in-a-generation type players.
Acting like he's got critical
Pokemon.
long-term injuries. He had turf toe this year.
Oh, my toe hurt.
Hey, you guys go play in the NFL for several years. See how you feel.
I'll take that contract gladly.
Somebody that grew up watching Steve McNair. It made me sick seeing Burrow get up there and act like that. I was a warrior. That'll do it for us. Tony Basilio Show up next.
Take Fan Run Radio